Hello and welcome to Epic Interactions, where a couple guys, a couple girls get together, have some fun, play some Dungeons and Dragons, and try and stay alive and eat pizza. So, because it's awesome, why not? We are on an off time tonight just because we have some people in town and everybody could get together. So why not play some Dungeons and Dragons and just keep moving forward?
Except once again, our druid's gone.
Yeah, once again, Druid is not showing up today. Emerald, he is currently doing some stuff with family, kind of doing the holiday thing still. Well,
Bitter.
it's alright.
Some people are still going. Some people haven't even had their Christmas yet.
Who hasn't had their Christmas yet?
Yep. Oh yeah.
You been working?
No,
his
my
family
went to
ditched.
Georgia and left me here.
So, but anyway,
Maybe
that's
some
other news.
self-evaluation.
That's problems you don't need to worry about. Last week, Baltimore and the group decided to press forward into the Temple of the Forgotten Trials, going into Marlesh's trial, aka Baltimore's, after some rough discussions with the demons inside of him, and some ally help from the group. Finally walking in faith with Marlesh to suppress the demons inside. They found out some more information based on Marlesh, where he's being held, and a weapon that could be forged in the name of Marlesh. They heading back to the city now. You guys took some rest, woke up to the breaking dawn, and we'll progress to move forward. We'll pick that up. We do have just very small announcements. We do take donations. Donations go to military vets. We each have ties in some way, shape, or form. So half the donations go to military vets. The other half will go to the stream to upgrading equipment, making sure that kind of presses forward. Like us on Facebook. We always put up some stuff there when we're going live. Some clever comments, memes, things like that, just to kind of keep it light and fun. So definitely take a look at that. It's facebook.com/Epic Interactions. You can find that on Twitter as well, and other things on Twitch. So with that, I think there's no other announcements unless somebody else has something else in mind. Yep. Okay, so pressing for... Oh, this week, Wednesday, we will not be able to play just because we have some family coming into town, so we may or may not be home. So just to keep that up. So we'll be playing today in lieu of Wednesday. So we'll go ahead and get started with you guys waking up to the breaking dawn, getting ready to move forward as there's one day left before you guys hit the city of Atlas, the citadel of the continent.
Awesome.
Free to do what you wish.
Who wakes up first?
I'm probably sleeping
Baltimore.
in the little hut.
Who?
Baltimore.
Well, who's on watch?
Corvus.
Corvus. All night long. All night.
So,
Nocturnal animals.
I wake up. Nah, it's too early to be sentimental. I just start waking everybody else up.
Alright.
Like, and not being, like, not in a subtle way. Like, I kind of walk up and just, like, start kicking. Not kicking, literally kicking, but, like, I'm nudging people away with my foot.
Cool. Give me one. Sorry. Go ahead, keep moving.
Alright,
You guys play now?
Ugh!
In no particular
Fuck
order.
you, Baltimore. Don't kick me.
well, all us
I
girls
get it.
are in the little hut together anyways, so yeah, we'll just wake up.
I'm gonna immediately start another fire
Be comfy.
and cook up some more of the rations and stuff. Get us a little breakfast. So, alright, I make another little fire. Not like a campfire, but like a little small fire to cook.
Okay.
So, roll survival.
I just sacred flame the
Okay.
logs to start the fire.
There you go. Cool. Awesome.
You might need that slot.
And I'll take another.
Doesn't cost me anything.
I'll take another like day of my rations and stuff, and just cook them up, get them nice and hot, and make a little breakfast for everybody.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of walk away, just to have a moment of kind of prayer and connect with Belnews for a moment, and just kind of wake up and meditate a little bit in the morning. Thank you.
I'm gonna bring up a past dick move that I made and go. Did she ever actually leave me the ale? She did, right? I pour some of that out for everybody.
Yeah, I drink it.
I'll wake up and help Cecilia put
5
the
o'clock
tent
somewhere.
away.
Shit.
Bro, we're in D&D world, man. It's 5 o'clock all the time.
Exactly.
Good job.
We don't know if we're gonna die when we wake up. We need to just drink.
That's true. So I'm just hanging out for a little, and eventually I'll just go back to the group and like eat breakfast and drink some of the ale and just slowly wake up, embrace the day. That's pretty much all I'm doing.
You guys realize that the road is actually pretty busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In both directions.
No, it's more like going to the city.
Just going to the city.
Because
Just wanna hit your ride.
We're in a clearing right now, right?
Hit your ride?
Mhm.
Hit your ride.
We're off to
Yeah,
it.
let's try.
Hit your ride.
So I just kind of flag someone down, walk up.
Or there's like a wagon or something like that, so we can get a ride, yeah.
Yes,
Are you heading to Atlas by chance?
absolutely. I got some trade.
What?
I have trade.
Oh, in Atlas? You have trade in
Yes.
Atlas? Oh, okay. It seems really busy out here.
It is. It's the day of Crystal Knock.
What's that?
The Crystal Night.
History check.
Go for it.
I'm not even gonna roll because I wouldn't know it at all.
Oh yes, thank you. 18.
You know, Crystal Knock was a night where it was more of like a massive genocide. But you don't know of what, because you were in the mountains. But it turned into like a holiday of almost like being nice to people, helping people out, giving discounts on this day.
Okay, so it's like a
gifts.
remembrance of
Yeah.
something tragic and
It's Black
taking
Friday.
it. Aye, Crystal Night. Yes. This is the night of very tragic night of many lost lives, and today is a day of celebrations.
Indeed.
Well, good sir, we are looking to head to the city ourselves and take part in the festivities. Is there any room on your cart for some travelers like ourselves who have lost our horses?
Persuasion check.
Yeah. 6.
6.
Oh no! Wait, persuasion. 3.
3. With his natural 1,
Yes.
he says, "Actually, indeed, I do have my 6 daughters in the back, but feel free to hop on in."
Hey, maybe I could be this king after all. I stride with my chest all puffed out as I somehow successfully pulled that off.
Yep.
Hop up on. I
Good
struggle
crystal knock.
on, probably.
No,
Can I get some help?
hurry up. We only have a couple minutes. No time to lose.
Can I get,
Alright, so.
So,
can I get some
Stay
help?
in. Yeah.
I'm trying to like
Hop in.
hop.
1, 2, 3,
I'm trying to like
Cecilia.
hop
Cecilia
into
kind of
this.
comes over. She's like,
Cecilia hops in.
Yeah.
Thanks. I take a step. I pull out and I help her up.
she gets up there. You guys all hop in the back.
Emerald
Yeah.
hops up too?
Yep.
Sure.
Ah, I get up.
He's like, all right.
Gotta make sure.
Can't leave them roll behind.
So you guys are in the back of a wagon. It has like a curtain over the top, open on both sides. You see the driver up front. He's just kind of just going with his 2 horses. Everybody else seems to be in. You just see 6 girls, ranging from about like 13 to like 20ish.
Okay.
If you were to have to like guesstimate their age.
So I just say hello. Hi, how are you doing? I'm Atreya. Thanks for the ride. And that's pretty much it.
You guys say anything amongst yourselves while you guys travel, or just sit there in silence and stare?
So what is the plan once we get back into town?
Well, I'm gonna take part in the festivities, of course. I don't know what you guys are gonna do. I think we deserve a little break after all those trials and bullshit that we had to go through. So that's just me.
You know, and I think the festivities will be good. A great way to blend in, you know, because it's going to be a big crowd. Because we got to be wary of possible guests that come into the town. You know what I'm talking about.
Very well, very well. I'll look over at Emerald. Emerald,
Huh? What?
how about you? What do you plan on doing when we get back to the city?
What are we doing?
We're going back to the city. We completed the trials.
Okay. I plan on going to go grab some sleep. My old bones need some rest.
Very well. Where are you going?
Soaring Griffin?
Okay. Alright, we'll meet you there then.
I might check back in with Gloria and Finn just because we haven't seen them in a couple days.
Yeah, very well. So it was like, yes, I will go to the library and get you guys all set up for when you guys are ready to go into your next visit.
Well, I thought that we wanted to do the celestial
Appreciate
thing,
it.
but now we don't have anyone who talks celestial anymore.
No, but she set it up to where she speaks Celestial, right? Cecilia speaks Celestial.
I do.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
so she can
Alright.
speak Celestial.
Yeah.
So
She just doesn't specialize in the plane.
I don't
Right.
specialize in the plane. No,
But
I can't.
You're still gonna go with us though, right? To the plane?
Or do we
I
have
can-
to meet somebody else?
You can request me, or I can set you up with someone that actually is.
Personal opinion yourself. Do you want to come with us?
I would rather not. I can't guarantee your safety in the celestial plane, only because like it's.
Wait, but what do we have
It's
to worry
one-
about? It's the plane of gods, right? Like, why?
Yeah, they hold more power than.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but I'm
We do.
saying, like, are they really going to just kill the first people who might be their followers?
find
So
an
when you
evil
say
one.
that, I just go and I just like look down at my holy symbol and look back at you.
True. Flashbacks to what I was just in a couple minutes ago of me being in the plane and trapped to chains. Yeah, never mind. Disregard that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Do you have any recommendation for anybody specific?
I'll set you up with one that I trust. Absolutely.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And thanks for all your help with the Forgotten Temple.
Oh, it was fun. What's everybody's passive perception?
Stupid eye.
Yeah, I know.
14.
I don't know.
It's
Sure, you guys don't know, so you don't see it. No, it's fine. You don't know it. You don't see
14,
it.
14,
Okay.
14.
Yours is holy hell.
18.
She should have been seeing so much lately.
Probably. Yours the only one that's
Yours.
14.
You notice that as Cecilia's talking to you guys, she's doing this.
I noticed that.
You're the only one that noticed that. And for those that are watching at home, I'm just twirling over.
It's the red one. Sorry, obviously, I don't see it.
You don't know what
Right,
color
yeah.
it is, but
I'm gonna inspect Randall's cup because I know I still have it, but
Yeah.
you said it's just not pouring out ale anymore.
Yeah.
Just gonna kind of just. No, actually, no. I tossed it. I got rid of it.
oh yeah, that's right. You're
I
like,
tossed it. Yeah. It's like, all right. I don't know. I'll try this meditation stuff. I guess.
I want to look in the guy's wagon. Like, what kind of? Can I see anything that he's taking into town to trade? What kind of goods does he have?
make a investigation.
Oh yes. She's gonna steal some more.
I just.
Yes.
But she'll give it back
Oh,
once she gets
one.
caught.
We'll never let that down.
What did you say? Perception?
Investigation.
17.
17. You see a lot of like general goods, like sleeping bag, rope, robes, basic robes, blankets, small things to make tents with, flint and steel, like torches that can be lit, like a lot of general good items.
So I want to ask him, just out of curiosity, what kind of trade routes do you go on?
Anywhere really, anywhere money's good.
What are kind of the hot spots?
Hotspots. Here.
Yeah, like the main centers of trade in our land.
Do you guys want this?
Sure.
Just wondering. I have some friends with a budding business, and I'm just curious what kind of trade routes do you.
Is it the same thing that was over there?
I'm wondering if he's gonna give me the names.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. He says that the Iron Wall is one, but they only open maybe once a year, if.
Seasonal.
Yeah, seasonal. Tortola. That is actually a city about 2 days west of here. but I haven't heard any declarations of trade wanting there, so I haven't really been there in a minute.
They've kind of seized trade.
No, not cease trades. We just haven't heard anything. Usually they like raise a flag or something that allows us to know that they are in need of trade or things like that.
You said Tortola.
Yeah. Tortola. Alice, of course. You have the Elven City. I'll let you guys write for a second.
I'm good.
You did.
What's the Elven City's name? If you haven't known.
Carvatia,
What?
or as they would call it, Carvashaw. That is actually by the in the Glyph Forest, but trade there is very delicate due to the nature of the forest currently. If you go
What's wrong
south,
with the forest?
yes, it's not really like a place of travel at the moment. There's some stuff going on that we can't really explain, so we'd rather just stay away. The elven soldiers do give us escort from time to time, so that's always nice. And then if you go more south, past the mountains of Vera, I believe, there's another city by the name of... Sorry, gotta get my notes. Kashyyyk. That's also a main trading hub. And those are kind of the hotspots that I rotate, and then, individual cities from here and there, little towns, things like that. That's pretty much it.
Where are you from?
Believe it or not, I was born on the road. So my parents had me, but, what about you? What's your story? What are you doing?
Well, I'm actually looking for my father, but this...
I stop her, I put my hand on her shoulder, and I just shake my head.
We're just some travelers that are kind of passing through. We went to go visit the Temple of the Forgotten, and just heading back, really, back to Atlas.
Let's see. Well...
What's your name, sir? I'm sorry, I'm Baltimore. I apologize for my rudeness.
Dalton. I don't suppose any of you gentlemen are single. I have daughters in need of marrying into good families.
That's nice and all. Quick question for you, sir. Have you been to the Iron Wall lately?
No. They haven't opened up for about 1.5 years now.
What rumors have you heard that have been brewing with my people?
No idea. You tell me. What rumors are there?
I've been hearing whispers of battles and possibly a war brewing. I just wanted to know if you've heard anything yourself. Of course, these are just tavern whispers. Probably other dwarven clans talking shit about other dwarven clans.
Quite possibly. I know the dwarves are a stubborn bunch.
I think that's true.
Watch your mouth.
I just do what I can. Make money.
I understand. I too am a traveling blacksmith and trying to find a place to
Oh, are you
make
now?
money. Yes, of course.
Traveling blacksmith. Well, what have you made? Anything of note?
Well, I've made some ceremonial pieces for some dwarven tribes here and there, and I can definitely produce a mighty fine axe for you, sir, if you ever need one.
So nothing of note.
Nothing of note yet, but you shall hear the name of Rahun soon enough.
That's it. Rahun. Very well. Well, is there anything else I can do for you? I'm going to try and do some trade along the people here if I can.
I just have how often do you travel to Atlas? I know you
Atlas?
said that you kind of rotate throughout the major towns, but how often do you come back to Atlas?
Atlas is the Citadel. I try to come back as frequently as I can, maybe like once a month.
We're actually in the process of building a home for ourselves
Or, you know.
there, and maybe if possible, when, of course, after our facility it's under construction currently, when it's um, finished in its construction stage, perhaps you might be able to swing by when you're in town, and you know we could purchase some things off of you and maybe help replenish things or
Yeah,
whatnot.
I'm always looking for more outlets. Just when your place is constructed, get a hold of me via Atlas. If you could find me there. Usually,
Speaking of which, sir, we never caught your name.
Dalton.
Dalton? Oh, sorry, I never caught your name.
I usually hang out by the Temple of Belor or Pelor. Usually that's kind of like my hot spot. Most of the people need the basic commodities there, especially with the temple being as big as it is. I get good profit there, so usually you'd be able to find me there. Then once it's constructed, you give me the address. Just let me know how often you'd like me to show up, what goods you would like, and if I can give you what you need or fulfill that, I will.
Okay, that'd be great.
And we can do trade.
Very well. I'm going to stretch my legs a little bit. Just let me know when we are about to depart, if you don't mind.
We've been departed.
I thought you said you were going to stop and do some trade with people.
He's doing it as they're as people are walking. He's he's trying to talk, see if anybody
Oh, okay.
wants
I
to
thought
say
he was going to stop. There was a
No.
group of people or something. Okay, then yeah, never mind.
All right.
Well, thank you, Dalton. We will attempt to contact you after our facility is constructed, and then potentially this could be a lucrative, or beneficially lucrative for both of us.
Oh, yes, indeed. I appreciate you being open.
Well, we appreciate your hospitality and giving us a ride.
Absolutely. It is Crystal Knock.
Indeed. Indeed. History check to see if there's a saying or a greeting of some sort with the Crystal Knock. Is there no, there's no
It's more like good Crystal Knock.
okay, good Crystal Knock to you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'll get that as a sheet.
If you want shorter, it'd be like GGN.
You know how they say good day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean, something like that. It's a festival time. I know there's how we say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, that kind of stuff. So, Happy Crystal Knot. Paladin girl.
Yes.
You
Her name's
do.
Atreya.
Yes, I know. You do the meditation stuff, right?
Yes.
You're good.
Yes, I do.
I kind of lean closer and whisper more, so it's just me and her.
So for the viewers,
But yeah. So say that you're whispering, but
Yeah.
talk loud. Okay.
Could you just help me with figuring out how to meditate, calm my mind or whatever?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
Whenever you'd like, I'd be happy to help you with that.
Okay, cool. Not now, no. But
Yeah, just let me know.
yeah, we'll do.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome.
so with Dalton speaking to, I'm assuming at this point, since our conversation is done, Dalton is now speaking to the people that are out on the road. You said there's 6 daughters, right? So I looked at them and I'm like, hello, my name is Baltimore. What are all of your names, if I may ask?
As you're looking at them, they ignore you. And they're staring at Cecilia.
What race are
And Cecilia's just kind of like this.
And so we all see that?
Yeah.
So we see her doing that? So I look over at Cecilia. Just how are you doing, Cecilia? Are you doing okay today?
No answer.
Can I do a perception check on her?
Sure. What are you looking for?
I'm just looking at a difference in her mood.
Swing and a miss, bud.
From
Insight check. Insight.
insight. Okay, insight. Okay, 17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
She seems not there. She looks almost entranced.
Checked out.
Yeah.
Does it kind of looking back at seeing her at the temple that we were at when she was kind of in and out there? In that moment when there was another voice coming out of her mouth, is that sort of a similar?
No, because she was conscious. She was like you could see that she had the facial expression, but there was still something there.
Yeah. Am I? I don't know exactly how I'm sitting. Am I sitting next to her or?
You guys are all within like a 5-foot cart, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Or not like 3 feet. It's like literally you guys are sitting.
So she doesn't. So since she doesn't answer, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna kneel next to her, so I get kind of like next to her face. I just touch her on the shoulder. Cecilia, did you hear me? I was asking if you were okay.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
Hi.
Good morning. Afternoon.
Morning.
I was just trying to talk to you.
You okay?
Yes. I just wanted to see if you're okay.
I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay. We're kind of dazing off, so I just wanted to check in with you and make sure everything's okay.
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about my research, thinking about what I got to report.
Yeah, I bet you have a lot of information. You're probably excited to get back.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, just let me know if you need anything, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay.
Are the girls still focused on her
They
now?
seem to be giggling now. They seem to be like talking with one another, whispering to one another.
So I once again say, so hello girls, my name is Baltimore. Can I know your all names by chance?
Oh, they all just kind of chuckle, and one just kind of, the oldest one, you can tell she's well distinguished. She's just like, yes, my name's Ariel.
You said the oldest one.
She a redhead?
No, they're all brunette.
I'm just
Okay.
saying because
What's-
Ariel.
And the rest of your sisters?
We only choose to allow our names to
What race?
certain individuals.
What race are they?
They're all human.
Oh, they're all human. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
And the others kind of chuckle.
So they only allow to give their names to certain individuals. Okay. Okay, Ariel. Your father said that he was born on the road. Were you all born on the road as well? Or do you have like a house? Or
we were actually born in Alice.
Or you were born in Atlas, all of you, all six.
All 6 of us, yeah.
And
Wow.
your mother?
She passed away.
Sorry to hear
It's okay. After 6 kids, it's pretty hard on the body.
Yeah.
What natural causes, bro?
No, I know.
Oh my god.
I get it. I'm just like, just thinking about that. It's just, it sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
So you all don't have like an actual home? You all just travel with your father?
No, we just help them out. Yep.
Oh, okay.
What do all of you specialize in?
Working with our father.
I get that, but do you all have like specific jobs? Do you do something like in particular?
At this
like-
point, they all chuckle, and they say Ariel says we all have our unique individual talents.
What would those be?
I don't think now is the most proper place.
Look over at the father, and I'm just like,
He's just, I mean, you're behind him. He's just.
look over at Baltimore.
If ladies want some men to marry them,
I look over at I look over at the dad. I look back over at the ladies. I look back over at Baltimore. I just sit back down.
Okay.
That's all you, bud.
I'm just quiet. I'm just hanging
I
out.
got betrothed somewhere waiting for me.
I'm keeping my eye on Cecilia though, just because
I know,
she's acting
I'm a
odd.
dick, but it's for her
She's
own
been
good.
acting odd to me, so.
She's not safe out here on the road with us.
So, after that awkward exchange, and seeing Rahun just do all that,
Like, dude, like, I don't know what to tell you.
I kind of nudge Atreya and I actually look at her and I say, so speaking of sisters, what's ours like?
Well, we have two.
Dead. No, no, no. I'm joking. No, really, actually, I'm not. But.
No, yeah.
Seriously.
Well, Galana, she was the oldest sister, and she's the one that passed away. That you, when we all went back in time with the stone, that's the one you saw. Her and I were very much alike. We were very
Your mind
close.
floats back to those dreams, and you remember that there was another girl that was running, and that's who she's alluding to.
Just so you know.
I call her Lana for short. We were very close. she
I
also
know they're helping
did
us out, but
did archery, and she's got the same
so I'll let you know. I'm
blue
probably gonna
eyes
stay
that I
away
do,
from them for a
and
while.
Guys.
and so my other two sisters are Lillian and Rosemary, and whenever after Lana passed away, we were welcomed back into the family and into the town, and we got to stay with my grandfather at his house. And she met our stepfather, Asher Seaglass, and she married him. And he's a good man. Him and I never really got along, and Mother and I never really had much of a conversation after Lana passed away. I think that is because when she looks at me, she sees her. And but Lillian and Rosemary, they're very sweet. They don't really know much about like the outside world. They were very much sheltered inside the town, and we had a lot of luxuries. And Lillian, the oldest, really enjoyed making the jewelry and working with our grandfather. And Rosemary, she wanted to be outdoors with me a little bit more. She enjoyed nature and climbing trees, but they're very, very kind. And even though they had a lot of money and wealthy, they were never stuck up or rude or looked down to other people. They had a kindness in them that I've always was very proud of. So it was very hard for me to leave when I went to do my paladin training, but I couldn't stay doing the family trade. It wasn't for me. But I think Lillian will do a good job trying to keep the business together, but obviously I don't even know where we stand with that anymore, because obviously our family is bankrupt right now and having issues, and that's what I really want to do. I want to go back, not just for my grandfather and their business, but for our sisters, to make sure that they're taken care of. I'm glad you asked.
So I just sit there now, quiet.
And I just sit quiet.
Okay.
And I smile.
I'll try that meditation thing again.
Sure. Midday kind of starts to creep in as the majority of everybody starts to get hungry. They start pulling out like sandwiches and dried meats and biscuits and stuff, and they start handing it out to you guys.
You all have rations by chance?
I think I still have like 7 days worth of rations.
You guys?
I have a few days, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they are handing you guys food.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're already giving us food?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
so-
pulled out.
I appreciate the kindness, but you do not need to do this. This
We
is
don't have any money to really
Yeah,
pay for that
like
right now.
Don't worry about it. It's Crystal Knock. It's about giving.
very well. Then please allow me. I look over to the father who said, "Are your daughters allowed to partake in ale?" And
Indeed, they are. I'm sure, except for the littlest one.
Of course.
She doesn't get ale.
of course. Well, very well then. I offer it to. Would you like to have some of the finest ale you probably ever taste?
They all just giggle, and just start taking your stuff.
I just say
They
thank you.
each hand you guys like a sandwich, dried meat, biscuits, things like that.
So before they start drinking the ale, I kind of stop them a minute. I look at Ariel and I say, this stuff can be a bit potent. I don't know if your younger sister should partake in this.
It's not the
It's not Randall's.
Oh, never mind. All right. I thought,
No, this is my wife's.
Gotcha,
Like
gotcha.
keg
Okay.
that she left me.
disregard that then. I thought he was handing out
So-
random scales.
Yeah.
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 You're gonna die.
Whatever.
So you hand it out and everything, and they partake, and they're like, oh, thank you, and they drink. You notice that one of them like gets tipsy.
Immediately.
Like,
yeah,
she's
it's
just
good.
like-
It's some. It is sweet, but it'll kick you in the ass.
I like the ass.
How is it that we picked the one cart that's just like
Pressing
A
forward.
walking brothel right now, like
Not a problem.
about to be.
And you see, as they keep drinking, a couple other of them get.
I'll like
Ariel
when
is
I
the most
start
like
to-
stiff. Like she's like.
When I start
Still.
to notice that some of them are like at that point, I'm gonna like cut them off.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And Ariel's like, does anybody want more meat?
I look
Yeah.
right over at Baltimore.
Just take whatever is the basic, like, whatever I would
Can
need
I have the
to-
basic package?
No, I mean, like, whatever.
Yeah, that'd be 10 gold pieces.
Like, I'll take enough to, like, satisfy my hunger, and then I won't
Oh, yeah?
have any more.
Definitely 10 gold pieces right there.
Yeah, there you go. So you take it.
Awesome. Awesome.
Okay, so you keep pressing forward. Midday turns to about afternoon. They kind of clear up. They sober up a little bit. They kind of keep their composure. And then you notice that you can hear now the more the crowd begin to get together as you kind of guess as you look past the driver. You see the walls of the Citadel. You walk back. You see past all of them. You see the Citadel. You see the wall. You start noticing that you'll probably be there in the next hour or so.
How long is Crystal Knot? Is it just for like a
Are
day?
you asking?
Yeah, I asked Ariel. I'm
Oh,
not
she-
from around
Yeah,
here,
she
so.
said, no, it's it goes today, tomorrow, and then it's a 3-day. It's essentially like the weekend.
Baltimore, have you never taken in festivities before? I genuinely don't actually know. Because I still barely know anything about your past. So.
We do.
I bet you do. Well, sir.
Wait, you what?
We partake in festivities
Oh, okay.
of all sorts.
That's what you're saying. You're my pet. So I was like, yeah, okay. Well, what type of festivities are there? Games or anything like that?
Really depends on where you're at. Each kind of area of the Citadel has its own. For the poorer parts, it's more like rag sacks and like playing like with a ball and a stick or a wheel and a stick, that kind of stuff. Just poor people stuff.
Trust me, Baltimore, there's fun for all ages.
Indeed. If Theodora was watching right now. And I mean, from what you gathered, they stayed by the Temple of Pelor, which is the middle class area. And then for the the higher end class, there's stories of the debates that go on, where they are allowed to pretty much talk about anything and everything, and like insult each other, and it's really like a fun time. But they all do it out of joking manner. It's really cool.
Which area is that?
That's the high class, the Citadel area, or the actual like council area.
And what, they have these debates out in the open?
Oh, sometimes they may be played out. Yeah, they might be played out sometimes in the open, or you'll have to pay to kind of get in there. It's more of like a wit of words, so to
I
speak.
was going to ask, it seems like Atlas segregates between the different townships, I would say, that live among it. Why is that? Where I come from, people from all parts are allowed to partake, no matter the class or riches.
Everything costs money.
Very well.
It's one of the biggest cities of trade. Everything costs
I
money.
understand. I just want to know
Even to
that.
partake in the festivities.
Are
it
there
costs
some
money.
areas that we probably won't be allowed to partake in?
Nope. Yeah.
Okay, very well. I'll look at everybody. So, who has money?
I don't have any money. I don't have any money. I actually gotta figure that out.
Meador took all the rest of them.
Emerald, any money?
I don't
Nope.
think he does
No.
either.
We broke it as a joke. So, where is it that we can work to get some money during the festivities? Not like that.
Well,
Maybe somebody who might be a.
maybe try and be an entrepreneurial. I don't know.
Really?
Um,
Are there? Contests
There is
to win
one
money?
festivity that everyone goes to. It's kind of like the main thing in the Citadel. It's talked about all over the towns. It's Fin and Glorium's Wonder Emporium. They do
I mean, it just.
They do a massive fireworks show. And it's really cool because the lights make dragons and pixies and stuff, and they interact, and it's really awesome.
I really just don't care. That's great, but is there anything like any festivities or activities that we can sign up for to possibly win some prizes?
I'm not sure. We've never really done that. We stand more.
I go over to Dalton and I just say, do you know of any possible underground fights that happen during the festivities?
No, I stay out of the underground. I
But
tried
there
it
is.
once and I got too much. Had too many problems.
Well, let me worry about that. But there is an underground.
It was a while ago. I don't know if they're still up.
What was the old calling that they used to use?
It's my callings no more.
Very well. All right. I sit back now.
Construction has started on our resident.
Base construction.
Did we ever get an idea of how long that's going to take till full completion? Understandably, we still haven't given you blueprints, but I mean, do we have any idea? No.
Bless you.
Is there a enchanter in town that I should go to for possibly some inquiries?
Yeah, if you're looking for
Oh, I like
a enchanter, you want to go to the Eye of the Magnus.
The Magnus.
There's a high wizard there that does magical items. However, they are super expensive. Only mages can enter and buy items there and request enchanting.
Okay, well, what about a dwarf like me who can go to somebody who can fix maybe something and then possibly put a new enchantment on something?
Thin and Gloriums?
Oh my god, it's a monopoly of Finn and Gloria. I look over and
They are nice people.
they're assholes.
Well,
They're snooty, stuck up, know-it-alls. Sorry.
if that's what you want to believe.
That's what I know.
Now, one of the other sisters steps up to you, and she goes, "My name is Mia."
Yeah, not interested.
Don't be rude.
Very well. Maybe one day
No. I have a wife. Sorry.
we can all partake.
No. Well, unless she says it's okay.
I just like pull out a piece of paper and I'm like, dear Meadora.
Oh no! Don't! She's still mad at me. Not the time.
Okay.
Uh,
So
no.
at this point, you guys are
How
probably like right
attractive
at the
is she,
gate.
though? What's her charisma?
Sure.
Just give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Just give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
So
Yeah, no.
Mia?
Mia.
So she's like the most attractive of all.
Yeah, if I were rolled them out, probably.
She just got a natural 20, so yeah. How
Nope.
old is Mia?
How old? They don't say their age.
What's that age? But the oldest is like 20 something. So
Never
she-
You
asked
would
the lady.
get.
She's
You would
like
gauge it's
18.
anywhere from like 13 to 20.
yeah, well, I guess like it doesn't matter back then. People like married
You got
at
it.
those ages anyway, so.
You got it.
So you said we're coming up to the gates.
Like yeah, you guys are about up at the gate.
So I say to Dalton, I say, you know, I really appreciate you giving me and my group a ride.
Oh, absolutely.
Is there any way that we can repay you? Maybe help you set up? Or help you with
Nope.
anything?
Nope. Nope. Crystal Knock, man. Just put it on Crystal Knock.
I assure you, one day we will repay you for your hospitality.
No worries. It's a day of giving.
Like we said, once our estate is up, we will contact you to make trades.
Yeah, and if you ever in need of a marriage, I have 6 daughters. Need native homes. They will take care of you, guaranteed. I've taught them right.
Barking up the wrong tree. I'm already married.
Oh,
Yeah.
my apologies.
So I guess we can probably all get out now.
Okay.
We're at the gate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys get out.
So yeah, I just I reach over and take Ariel's hand. I give her a kiss on the hand, and I'm like, "Thank you so much." for your
The other girls
hospitality."
chuckle. And she's like, "You're welcome."
And I get out.
I just say thank you. Just
Okay.
get out.
Get out.
Nah.
Get out. All right. So you guys all get out. You guys are standing at the inside at this point. You guys, what do you guys do? Emerald's with you, but or actually, Emerald just starts going straight. He's like, I'm gonna go to the Soaring Griffin.
Immediately go
Rapturously.
to a bystander.
Okay, bystander.
Hello, sir. Sorry, or madam. Sorry to interrupt you. I just seem to have had too much to drink and lost my way to the Eye of Magnus. Could you point me in the direction?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Can I see that little parchment you had?
So I hand him the parchment that says, "Dear Meadora," on it.
I see it. Scratch that out real quick. Write down where is Magnus. I walk away. Alright, I'm going over to an enchanter. I'll meet you guys in the
You
festivities.
notice that before she goes,
It's funny.
I don't even know why I deserve that. I literally said thank you and everything.
Oh, it depends on how you do it. That could be you're welcome, or if you do it like this, if that's like you. So
Just want- that's thank you.
that's your welcome then.
Is that your welcome? I'm pretty sure that's not your welcome. I'm pretty sure that's...
It's really you're welcome or F you.
Yeah, I think it's FU. I think it's... I don't know. But whatever.
I think FU has got to be forceful. You're welcome is... I don't know.
Whatever. I don't really don't give a shit.
We're all over there trying to figure it out, and I'm like, it wasn't Abyssal, it wasn't Infernal. What other language do I know? It wasn't Draconic. Guys, I don't know. I don't know what that was.
The sign language. It's for the deaf.
keep going.
I go... I
I'm
start
gonna
heading
go
towards... I let them know I'm heading towards an enchanter.
Alright, well, me and Cass
Yeah.
are going to head towards Finn and Gloria's.
We're gonna check in with them.
Cool, I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Baltimore.
So, speaking of Finn and the Dalton and them have already left, right?
Yeah.
So, speaking of that, I had an idea, if possible. If there's any way that we could possibly add another room or something, and possibly Dalton and his family could possibly stay there, like free of charge, eat our food, whatever, when the place is built, of course. And in repayment, he could, in general goods and stuff, since that's what it appeared like was in his carriage, he could replenish, our needs possibly, for the times that he's in. It could be lucrative for both ways. They don't have to worry about paying anything for a room or food or drinks or whatever. We could potentially provide that for them, and in return, he could, supply us with rope or any other general good stuff, whatever, that we may need in time. I don't know.
I think
It was an idea.
heartful idea. It's just... He seems to be a traveler, so it's like... I think he makes his business by
It
being
doesn't have
on
to
the
be
road.
specifically for them either. We could
Yeah,
have
exactly.
an extra room to house.
Oh yeah, let's make a guest house.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be a
Full house.
lucrative,
Look at that.
potentially lucrative, beneficially for both of us. They could supply our stuff, we don't have to pay for it. And in return, we give them, room and board for free.
What's your
Understood.
mean?
Maybe it should be like a guest house in the
Yeah.
kind of separate from our main.
It's fine.
That way they can
Hey,
only
maybe
go
he
as
can
they
set up
please.
shop. Then we can start making revenue or something.
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, I'll meet up with you guys at Finn and Gloria's or something and meet up at some festivities. But I'm gonna just kind of go to this enchanter and check out what's going on with this city.
Okay.
So
Alright, be careful, please.
Did you want to take Corpus with you?
Baltimore, you
If
noticed
you
that
want
when you
some
got
time,
out, Cecilia just started to kind of walk away. You can tell she's heading toward the library.
Cecilia, we'll see you tomorrow, perhaps? Or next day?
She doesn't even look back. She's like, yeah.
The girl's messed up.
yeah, she is. She's definitely got something inside of her that's worse than either of us. Or at least she can't control it like we can.
She just
Um,
is off, definitely.
We can control it.
We're not sitting here just twiddling our fingers on a ring and staring at it, right? I think we're doing pretty good.
You don't know
I
that.
mean, I could. Oh wait,
Yeah,
mine
we
was
don't know.
lost.
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
Hey, and I
Okay,
thought
sorry.
You better change it up before you lose experience.
out of game. I thought
We're not here just zoning out and being all spacey and loopy all the time.
Yeah, I
I
know.
mean, at least we function.
She was just like there. I don't know if anybody else knows. She was like just twiddling a ring for a while.
Huh?
And,
didn't
yeah,
know.
like
One
this,
ring.
and I go to. Oh wait, I don't have my ring.
Was it the ring that Trixie gave her?
Is that me?
Was it the ring that
Yes.
Trixie gave her? Well, we know that now, thanks to Rahoon, that she is a betrayer. So maybe that ring needs to be kept somewhere safe and not necessarily in our hand.
Should we
Sure,
inform
it's
the
safe.
library?
It's Cecilia.
I don't
Well,
think so.
should we
She
inform
had it
the,
earlier,
Should we
and
inform the library? Considering the fact they probably have knowledge of whatever.
I
Maybe
think that would be best.
Maybe after we get back from the celestial plane, that way we still get that free ride, and we let them know.
Yeah, but if we save them from getting totally effed over, then imagine all the free rides we could get.
Do you remember how much it costs to just walk in the library? They
Yes,
ask
but if-
everybody
if-
over. They
if-
deserve it. It's coming to them.
I don't disagree with that, but I'm just saying we could probably be heroes to them if we warn them of a great evil coming. But hey, you do you guys. I'm gonna go and partake in festivities. I'll catch you guys later. As I said.
Is there a possibility that we'll be held accountable for releasing Trixie? Because they're already pissed off at us because you have demons inside of you, and
I don't know what you're talking about.
Rahoon's got something inside of him.
I don't know
I
what
don't know
you're
what
talking
you're talking about.
You're already gone, Rahoon. Out of game. I thought
I don't
that.
know what
But
you're talking
about.
about.
As she's saying this, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm looking around to all the people that are there. Anybody like noticing that she's saying this?
I'm not yelling loud. We're in close proximity. It's
Yeah,
an activity.
And so are all the people.
Yeah, but think of it like being in a restaurant. There might be people sitting behind you, but if it's so loud, like you're still not going to hear their conversation.
I'll talk more quietly.
I go through the eye of the Magnus.
Out of game though, isn't because what's his name died. You don't have that connection anymore.
The bear totem thing you talking
No,
about?
not the
Or-
bear totem. You got the all eyeball creature or whatever.
Oh, that.
'Cause
We
what's
don't
his-
know. We
but
don't
you
know
you
yet.
don't know that, but yeah.
None of us know yet.
Okay.
Because it still manifested itself while we were at the temple, so that should be probably a bad sign that, yeah, I probably still have it. So,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
but
Okay.
we don't know.
Okay.
We do not know. That's out of game knowledge, so.
So you three are heading to Finn and Glory.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow them.
All right. You get to the Eye of the Magnus. You tell it's a nice, decorated, definitely.
Yeah, I'm more of just trying to look at it on the outside, get a feel for it and stuff like that.
Sure.
Just, I'll wait a couple minutes to see like how people are entering and exiting, like what the procedure is, because being told that only mages.
They open the door and walk through.
But saying that only mages could do it, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't any like thing that would barrier or something.
Not that you see.
Alright, well if it looks normal, then I'm gonna try to walk in.
You stop at the door.
That's what I thought. Okay. But clearly doesn't let me through.
Yeah.
Does anybody see me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
And they see you. They just kind of. They continue their business. You get the feeling that they're kind of snooty, and they feel like this is only reserved for.
I understand.
Yeah,
I'll go ahead. I'll just kind of like lift up the bear totem. See if anything catches somebody's eye. No? Yeah. I'll come back later when I got some money then. No problem. Alright, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll walk away and I will now take this time. Can I make like a couple investigation checks just to like see what different activities are going on, see what the whole festivities are about, and
Sure.
kind of take part in like
You can
what's
take a look. Yeah.
going around
Go ahead.
and stuff. How many invest?
Do 3.
3? 3 invest?
I need to organize my crap.
Okay. We'll start with the lowest one first.
We're nowhere near.
Is a 5.
5.
Second lowest is 12. Third is 15.
You notice that it's not necessarily like a activities. It's more of like You ever been to like Key West?
Yeah, it's more like where it's
It's
more
like a whole bunch of performers are there, and
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
like, yeah, and there's like people donating and people giving.
Yeah, it's more like a collective just like block party or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of there being like really activities, it's more of like people are instead of being
Showing
inside,
skills,
yeah,
yeah,
instead
all
of people
talking to
being
one
inside
another.
their shops, they've all brought it out, and they're all like,
Yeah.
"This is our discount stuff. This is our buy one get." Okay,
And then there's
it's like a
people
little
showing
farmer-
off their talent and whatnot.
Yeah, it's like a little like farmers market block party, like
Probably, yeah.
mix kind of thing.
Yeah.
I got you. That's cool. Now, with one of those investigations, can I like get an estimate of like what it seems like the prices are most
Where you're at,
expensive?
a couple hundred.
Couple hundred here and there, kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'll travel in between like different like sections and stuff.
It literally goes from like tens and golds, hundreds and golds, thousands and golds.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so yeah, it's pretty basic. All right, at this point, then now after taking in surroundings, last thing I want to look for is how much does it look like the guilds are influencing most of the stuff that's
You'd
going
have no
on?
idea.
I have no idea.
No idea.
All right, then I'll go back to Flint Warriors.
Okay.
All right, you guys.
All right.
Grab a drink. You need something more?
I'll take like a. I'll take a drink.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Whatever.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants to go.
You said Baltimore. You said he wants to.
No, because he asked me, I was like, do you want to cook or diet? Yeah.
Yeah. So, you guys get the Glorium and Fins. The place is just a raving madhouse. Nobody cares what it is.
I
It's a
I
raving
hear what you're saying.
Thank you.
It's a maging madhouse, raving madhouse. I said maging.
All right, so it's just
So,
to get through. It's literally like you are shoving people out of the way.
oh, we're shoving people out of the way.
Like it's like
Nice,
everybody's
respectfully,
leaving
respectfully.
the amusement park, kind of.
Okay.
I try to find Finn.
Is Finn and Gloria's even open? Like when we get there, are they closed? Sorry.
Oh,
He says a
I don't
madhouse.
even go in then. It's nighttime now,
It's like an
right?
amusement
I
park.
thought you
No,
were talking about
it's
outside.
day.
Oh, it's daytime?
Yeah, it's just like it's like coming on the end of the day. You guys were able to move faster because you guys were on a horse.
Okay.
So it's like dusk.
Yeah, it's coming into dusk. Yep.
Sunset.
Nice.
Yeah.
Silhouette.
You know you probably have like another 3 hours before they close up.
That sounds so good.
So,
So I kind of.
go on.
Sorry, I head to the back, kind of where that room is in the back. And so
Okay.
Finn and Gloria are back there.
Okay. You guys kind of keep shoving and pushing and shoving and pushing, and you guys finally get to the door.
Gloria, Finn.
Knock on the door.
It's loud.
I like knock, like I bang on the door.
Okay.
I just go to open the door.
You bang on the door, and you faintly hear something, but you don't.
I just go to see if the door is locked.
Alright, so I'm just gonna kinda like hang around that area. Just wait for them to come out, I guess then. Just see what's I'm gonna look around, see what people are doing and see if I notice anything. I don't know.
So I bang on the door, and I say, Finn, it's Baltimore. You in there?
Oh yeah, he lets you.
You immediately hear on the other side of the door. Baltimore?
Yeah, Finn, are you in there? It's me, casting a trail.
Oh yeah, baby. Give me 1 second. I gotta get ready. Okay.
Oh yeah, baby.
Okay.
You hear some rumbling. You hear like like the like almost like a table fall over.
This is
Say
what I
that.
was talking
A couple
about.
seconds later, you see the door open up, and he just kind of cracks the door open. And he's like,
It's like we're stealing from him.
"Is anyone else watching?"
So I turn around and I kind of look.
No, there's nobody watching.
Nope.
All right, come in quick. We don't let anybody in this place. Not this time. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
And then he opens the door. He's like,
Should
"Come on, go, 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 go,
So
go,
we
go!"
run.
So you get in.
Yeah.
He closes the door behind him. He's like,
Are you hiding out here?
"Yes." Oh my God.
So I kind of walk up behind him and I just kind of like start massaging his shoulders.
Oh.
Like, you look a little bit stressed out.
Oh my god. And he like sits down in a chair. He's like,
I think we're finding something out about your character, huh?
He's playing his part. We got horses.
yes, right. Yeah, right there. Oh. Okay. Hi. How are you?
I just continued to massage him as I got us in the door. That was
Yeah,
my part.
yeah.
What can I do for you guys?
We just wanted to come and see and visit you. We've gotten back from the Temple of Forgotten. We just wanted to check in like we said we would. We survived. Is there anything that we can help you with today? It seems like it's a very stressful day.
I'm sorry, what?
Is there anything you might need help with for today? We heard that
Is
you
Gloria
and
there
Gloria.
too?
Mm.
I'm sorry.
Oh, girl. No, she's out running everything. She loves the people. She likes it.
Sorry, what were you saying, Baltimore?
Well, we heard that you and Gloria do fireworks and stuff. We didn't know if maybe you needed some assistance, perhaps some repayment for the horses that you helped us procure.
Don't even worry about it. He's taken care of. Yeah, the fireworks. Oh, that's good, Baltimore. Thank you.
So, how long do you think construction will take on our
It depends on how fast you want it. I mean, if you know how detailed you are, I can get it done in probably about a week, 2 weeks. If you want to take it slow, I can do it 3 months, 4 months, 5 months.
Dicks everywhere.
Oh, speaking of which, stop. I have presents for all of you. Good crystal knockdown. Oh, my halfling's outside.
Crystal knock. Yeah.
When do I get to?
Crystal knock.
I'll tell you when you get there. So, he has like a little chest. He's like a little chest for each of you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank
And
you
he's
so
like-
much. This is
He's like, just speak your name.
Atreya.
pass?
Atreya, come get it.
Or should I just...
I got it here.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay,
I got
thanks,
it.
guys.
He says, I looked up your family and I did a little research and I actually found this. It's quite interesting, actually.
Oh wow.
Baltimore.
Thank you so much.
I did some research on you. I know that you have a knack for healing.
Thank you very much.
Hope this helps. Cass, I know you're all about looking, so I tried to help you out there a little bit.
Oh,
Is it-
nice.
I just grab him by the face and just say thank you so much, and I go to give him a kiss on the cheek.
Make a dexterity check.
I
Dexterity.
knew it.
Oh,
I have no dexterity. I have no dexterity. Wait. Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, save it. It's a
That's
saving
throw. Saving
5.
throw.
With a natural 20.
Oh
You know what? I embrace it.
He
I
turns.
see it coming, and I just
He
screw
sees it coming in. He has good reaction time. He turns, locks. He grabs your face and just starts mooching. He's like,
Whatever. I don't even care.
how long do you stay there? Because he keeps going. You guys all see.
No, as quickly as possible, I stop and I just back
I
off.
did to myself.
Strength check.
Oh, okay. Saving throw check.
Saving throw.
Knew that.
Ooh, you're done. I'm not using you anymore.
Rahud.
Oh, nice.
So you make your way through all this. You know that.
Oh no, I got
This
there and
is,
stuff.
yeah.
Alright,
You actually,
find the halfling.
you actually pick up Gloriam on the way.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, she kind of sees like, oh, dwarf, how are you doing? Yeah.
Oh, hey, Gloria. How is everything? It looks busy today.
Oh yes, it is indeed. I was actually gonna go take a break. You wanna come back with me? I believe Finn didn't want to get you a gift, but I have a gift for you.
Oh, you didn't have to do that. I didn't.
Well, I feel bad because I mean,
started
the
rummaging
man
through
just
my own
doesn't.
stuff.
The man just doesn't know how much dwarves take part in the economy. You know what I mean? And you guys, though stubborn and kind of filthy, do take part in a lot of what we do. So.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Stop buttering me up.
So she kind of takes you back. Do you do anything on the way over?
Yeah. Before we go back there, I was wondering if there was any way. I have this bear totem here.
Mhm.
I show it to her. Well, it's gotten damaged over the travels, and I was hoping I could find somebody who might be able to repair it. And
You see it start to mend itself.
oh, thank you,
She's
thank
like,
you so
"Yeah."
much. This is a gift all on its own.
It's a basic.
Please.
It's a basic spell, please. My gosh.
Awesome.
Oh my
Awesome.
gosh.
I look at it and it's all nice.
All right, darling. Now, please. Let's go.
Yes, please. Let's get some rest.
You guys make way, put it, and everybody knows Gloria. They're like, "Oh my God, Gloria, I'm this, that, yeah." She's like, "Please, darling, please, yes, okay, yes, thank you, you're welcome. God bless you."
If there's any of those creeps that get like a little too uncomfortable, I'm gonna be like personal bodyguard right now. I'm gonna be like, hey.
Well, they know her enough not to go that far.
I'm
but
saying,
like,
but you know
they know
there's
that
always
she
that
loves to
one
be
fan.
adorned. Yeah.
There's always that one.
Oh,
fan.
yeah,
I'm gonna be
no,
like, hey.
no, not that guy. No. So you push all the way through, and she opens the door. She opens the door to you guys, and you walk in, and you just see Baltimore and Finn just locked.
I'm a.
You rolled an 8. You rolled an 18.
He is strong.
So he's just like,
strong.
I'm just like, oh, Baltimore. Now I know
And
why you
Gloria's
didn't
like,
go for the girls on.
Ben! All right.
All right.
Does he stop? When
No,
she
he's
walks-
going. He's still going.
I'm trying to get off of
All right,
him
make
at
another
this point.
strength check.
I just sit back and I'm like, Baltimore. I now know why you didn't go for the girls on the card.
14.
Yeah, you got a 5. You get out.
All right. So I just
I
start
know,
like
kinda just
catching
like,
my breath in the
right.
process.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Baltimore.
Don't say a word.
I'm like wondering as a sister. I'm like,
I need a
okay,
minute.
this is, you know.
And you see Finn
I
just
just
get
go
up
over to the trails
and starts walking to the room in the back.
Find out about your brother.
And Gloria's like,
Yes,
well,
no. Hey, whatever he
eventful.
wants.
Get in, Baltimore. Closes the door. Finn, we have a talk. And she kind of starts heading to the back too. And then before she goes, that little chest over there, the white one, that's yours.
Oh,
And she
thanks.
goes to the back.
Just
Just
Remember
say
to
your,
close
just
the door.
say your name.
Say your name and it'll open.
Hey, awesome. Rahu. Oh, nice. Hey, I love it.
Crystal Knot.
I just run my thumb on the edge of it and stuff. Even if it cuts myself, I'm like,
You notice that it's a one-handed weapon. It has the curve of an axe on one, and on the back end there's 3 little spikes.
wish I brought it. Everybody, go to our old Christmas special, and you'll know exactly what it looks like. So I
Oh,
noticed that
that's
it
the
has
one.
all. So I noticed it has all those runes and stuff on it too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, being Yorvish, do I know what it says? I would know what it would say, right?
It's engraved. You can tell that it's almost like engraved. It says like, "I am Rahun, I am the living wall, I am."
Oh, that's awesome.
Like there's a bunch of I ams, and it's like in dedication to you.
That's awesome. Gloria, thank you.
They're in the back.
I still shout it out.
Alright.
Thank you. I love you. I'm playing with it, tossing it between hands.
I'm just sitting down after all that, and I'm trying to attend to this.
You'll be able to attend to it with still like talking or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm like,
Walk
Yeah,
over
sure.
to Baltimore. Hey, I mean, I'm cool
All of
with
a
all
sudden,
of it and stuff, man.
He's like
Just-
ignoring you, and
Yes.
he's like, now he starts rubbing this ring.
that's fine.
And this is
I'm
a
still gonna stand there holding my axe, and I'm just be like, let's try to keep our distance from the
No,
campfire.
like
from
you
now on.
deliberately see him start rubbing a ring, like one that he has not had before.
who?
Baltimore.
This is a new dagger too, separate from the other dagger that I got out of my family's chest, right?
Correct.
So this is another family dagger.
Investigation check on the ring. Yeah,
do I notice him? Like,
I'm standing
over
right
my
next to you.
shoulder? I got it from the chest. Back off.
Whoa. Hey, look, man. I
I
know
I
you
just
might
need
be
a
a
minute.
little.
All right.
I
need
know
a
you
minute.
might be a little confused now and all, but like.
I just want to focus on this ring right now.
All right, that's
need a
fine.
minute.
That's fine. You do you.
Rahun,
Hmm.
I love you.
I love you too.
Me and Cass are just like looking at each other like, guys.
Don't hate on our love.
I'm
So,
not hating.
Are
on
there
it.
like any sort of like books of materials and stuff like that? Because in game, even though we haven't physically drawn blueprints, in game we already have the blueprints drafted. So I want to start picking out the like physical materials and stuff that I want for the house.
Okay, go ahead and start writing them down, and you can discuss it right here. No matter.
Okay.
I'm currently building that
I'm
now.
Oh.
going
Baltimore's on
to, with my new axe,
I'll give them to you and you can decide. This one.
I'm going to take the bottom of my bear totem
That's what
that's
I'm
now
putting
fixed
on
and
right now.
mended,
Okay.
and I'm going to stare at Baltimore's emblem that he wears around his neck.
Okay.
I'm going to freehand try to, like, etch that symbol on the bottom of my bear totem.
Okay. Make a.
Just give me an investigation. You good at investigation?
No, I'm not.
Make a performance check.
You're 0 to.
No, I have 3.
Oh, you have 3?
Is Finn and Gloria still there?
They're not in the room.
No. Okay. Can I make a check to see if I can find some sort of
You're pretty good.
just like a regular necklace or not with anything on it, like the chain part of it?
Yeah. I'd say there's one around. I mean, after some looking, yeah.
Okay. Can I go grab that? Does it look valuable, or does it just look like a regular chain?
It just looks like a regular chain.
Okay, cool. So
Excuse me.
I'm just gonna go back to the table, continue to try to attune to that, and I'm just gonna have it right there next to me.
Okay. About a half hour goes by. If anybody's doing anything.
Attune.
Okay.
I'm just helping.
Yeah.
With the
So,
plans and things like
Glorium
that.
comes in and she's like, well, that's settled. Hi.
Hi, Gloria. Thank you so much for the gifts. It was very thoughtful
Oh,
for you.
absolutely, darling.
You
I
all
mean, when
have
I
been-
tell you that I have been at work all night trying to figure those out, I was up for almost all night. But anyway, so what can I do for you, ladies and gentlemen?
We just wanted to come and just spend time with you and see how you were doing. You know, we appreciate everything you've done for us, and we just wanted to check in after going to the temple and just letting you know that we're okay. And
Everything went well, yes?
yes, everything did. We
Good.
got answers.
Good. You got some answers. Awesome. I'm so happy.
We met somebody.
Okay.
Blood mage.
Ah.
Blood mage by the name of, what was it?
Ice.
Ice. You ever heard of him? Apparently, the temple lays on his land.
He's made somewhat of an enemy with us.
Well, not per se us, but a woman. Woman who we helped.
Who?
Name's Trixie? Trixie.
I don't really know who that is. However, the Bloods are not to be messed with.
Yeah, well, you got that when they blew up somebody.
Yeah, they usually stay away from travelers, though. They're not much of like a killing group. They're more of like a ritualistic type of group. Why would they?
Yeah.
Why would they?
You
Did
guys
you-
want to tell her?
Up
To
to
tell
him.
Yeah. So apparently, how much is this gold chain or this chain by chance?
That chain?
Yeah. Is there any way I could buy this off of you or do something? I don't got any money really, but if I could do something. No.
Go ahead.
Okay, thanks. And
Yeah,
I just
kiss it.
go back to the table.
No problem.
Keep it in there. Are you gonna tell them about?
Alright, I guess I'll tell you. While we were staying there and dealing with the temple, we had to stay a certain distance away from the temple when we slept, or we would start messing with their minds. Now, we found a little small abandoned village.
Okay.
We decided we were going to stay there.
Huh.
Turned out,
It was on their land.
it was on their land.
Yeah, they're pretty territorial.
Now, is there somebody we might be able to get in contact with to let them know, like, hey, we have no issue, no beef with them, we just didn't know it was their land, or
I mean,
are we pretty
they're not really like what's the word? Holding a grudge. They don't really hold a grudge. So I mean, you should be okay. If they did try and track you, we would have found out by now, and we would have done something about it. But you guys should be fine.
Alright. Well, just a little heads up. That is something that a little bump in the road, and you've been very kind to us. And
Oh no, absolutely.
I feel I can agree with everybody when we say that we do trust you, and with all the hospitalities, we want to make sure that if there are any troubles coming your way, we want you to be.
We would take
prepared.
care. We would take care of you, darling.
It's a mutual thing.
So, and then at this point, you see Finn kind of come in, and he's just like, "Oh well, how's everybody doing?"
Boyfriend's back.
Just kind of stares at you, and then he kind of meets you, and he's like,
What? What? We were all friends 2 minutes ago when you were planting that big one on Baltimore over there. What happened? Where's all the love now?
Look, dogs lick everything and anything, even a toilet bowl. So, I'm
All right,
sure
look,
you've
all right.
gone somewhere.
It's festivities. Can we keep the name calling like to a minimum, please? I will try to be on my good behavior if you be on your good behavior.
I'm gonna be a good doggy. Who's got the collar on him? Out of curiosity.
Can I kill him?
No.
Can
You can
No.
try to. Gloria's like, yeah, I've tried. So anyway,
I remember?
So we
I
were
remember
just
this.
going over plans for the construction and the details and
okay,
materials that we're
okay.
interested in doing.
uh,
Are you sure you all don't need any help with setting up for the festivities? We'd be happy to give you our services. I know
no,
a
it's
busy day.
fine. Don't even worry about it. You guys enjoy yourself.
Okay. Do you know of any any areas where we're looking? Well, I'm personally trying to look to do a little bit of work and make some money on the side before we travel more. Do you know if there's like a herbalist shop or anything like that, or?
Yeah, there's a little plant shop down the street, quarter block. Hira, I think is her name. She runs the little herbalist shop down the road, and she'll kind of do that. But if you're looking for money, darling, we do have the bounty board.
Bounty board?
Yeah, the bounty
Okay.
board. You can go to the town center. It'll have beast bounties, people bounties. It'll have odd jobs and ends, things like that. Stuff that you can do there to make some money.
Okay.
So yeah.
Out of game, DM. Finn's a elf, right?
Yeah.
Elf.
But I mean,
That's
I'm an elf too. In Baltimore.
yeah, but that's the whole thing with our races. Like that's why we just butt heads.
Okay. Thanks, Finn.
Yeah.
Do you know the name of the herbalist shop, or you just?
I don't really go there much.
Okay, but Hero is the one who.
Here's the one that runs it. Yeah.
Hey, Baltimore. Does this look good to you? And I show him the bottom of the bear totem. I've now
See like a
sketched-
rough sketch.
I
Of
did a
more or
rough
less your
sketch of
symbol.
the new axe that I just did of your symbol on the bottom of the bear.
Is it pretty decent? No, I mean it's not like.
It's not perfect.
Does it work?
Yeah.
So they say, yeah, it's pretty good, but I got something better for you. And the necklace that I just have, I pull it out and there's another holy symbol on it of Marlesh. And I say, why don't you wear this instead?
About to get teary eye.
Crystal knot.
I'm just like, I grab it.
Okay.
I'm just, brother.
So Finn kind of looks at you. Finn kind of looks at Baltimore and he goes,
Put it on.
so you hold the chain. Oh my god. So good. Well, if he's your dog, I guess I'll get used to him.
Rough.
Oh, good. Can you quack too? No?
Just look at my new axe that I just got from Gloria. I'm like, I really don't want your blood to be the first thing that's spilled by this.
Oh, I don't think you can even come within 5 feet of me.
Speaking of that,
5 feet?
5 feet?
is this room like
You can come
secure? Like
all-
whatever that we say, clearly nobody can hear us.
Oh,
outside, right?
most definitely.
So we kind of came here one evening.
I mean, they can't hear anything.
Good to know.
Brown
So-
chicken, brown cow.
So, you have some type of enchantment upon your facility here.
Indeed.
May I ask what it is?
There's a plethora of enchantments. Without knowing a specific one, I couldn't tell you. this building used to be held by mages that also had enchantments, and then I came in and put in my own enchantments.
There was one evening that we heard a lot of like sounds from inside here,
Really?
and it was not like an animal was just walking around. This was much more sinister.
I wouldn't know. I'd have to talk to the halfling about that. I'm sure whatever it is, we'll take care of it. I haven't had
Inside
anything go
check.
missing. Sure.
So, how much would an enchantment like that cost?
No idea. For that kind of high level stuff, you would want to probably go to the Eye of the Magnus. He runs with all of the like rares, ultra rares, and legendary type magical enchantments, weapons,
yeah,
things like
but
that. He's very pricey though. Like, if you're going there, you're spending over 10,000 gold easy.
And he only deals with mages, right?
Indeed, yeah. He only deals with
Well, what
mages.
about paladins, though? I mean, they're magical.
He doesn't classify them as.
It's like a divine magic, not a.
Yeah.
Well, we can speak with Tazar too. That is helping my household
Mhm.
and see what he knows and how he can help as well. Are you familiar with Tazar? A halfling?
I am not.
He's a magical creature apparently that my family hired to help with our estate while they were gone.
Oh, indeed. Okay.
Just to, put up the pretense that my family is still residing there.
Huh.
Because they currently are gone, and that's the next thing on my list to do is try to find them and
I see.
help them out.
Well, if I hear anything, darling, I will tell you momently.
Thank you.
Immediately.
Okay, do you guys want to maybe go and try to see some of the festivities?
I've already seen some of it. It's pretty nice, actually.
I think it would be nice just to socialize with some random people and get out a little bit.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Gloria,
Yes.
are there any activities that we might be able to partake in to maybe acquire some gold?
Acquire gold.
Because we appreciate your hospitality, but we don't want to bleed you dry, of course. We would like to provide for ourselves.
Well, I mean, I don't really know exactly what you're looking for. Are you looking for, like... I mean, you guys could just set up a little stead on a corner and start doing some talents and abilities and raise money that way. A lot of people do that. Any
Round fighting?
Any activities that require fighting or anything is held by the gladiatory arena, which you have to pay to get in currently.
There's no like special or anything going on like for the festivities or anything. What about a little lower, a little underground?
We don't know of an underground.
No worries. Just curious minds.
I'm sure if you wanted to dig, you could just dig.
Okay.
And do us a favor, try not to get caught in jail again, please.
Sounds like a plan.
You're welcome.
Alright.
How many people do you know that are in that jail? Like, do you know of the people that are in the actual jail?
I know some of them, yeah.
There's an individual that was right next to me. He was in the cell right next to me. And he said that he ate flesh.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that guy's staying there.
Do you happen to know what his name is?
Nope. You don't want to know it.
But you know who he is, though.
I don't know who he is.
No, like not.
Oh, I know
personally,
of
you
him.
know of
Yeah, I know of him. I just don't know who he is.
Okay, I was just curious. Sound like an interesting individual.
He's supposed to be executed.
When?
After the festivities, probably 4 days.
What do you know about him? Like, why was he taken in?
No idea.
Okay. But you've just heard of the creature, I guess, or the individual.
I just know of that individual. They they let everybody know. It's kind of like public knowledge, like that he got taken in. They don't go into detail, but they
Okay.
just say like what race he is, what he's in for, and what his judgment is. Those are the only three things they take.
Okay.
Do you
You know-
know any of the answers to that? Sorry.
I was gonna ask.
To any
What
of those
race?
three things? Yeah, the race, what he's playing for, what the judgment
The
is.
race is unknown.
Okay.
He's in there for flesh eating. And he's supposed to be executed.
Left or right.
So, is there anything else we can help you with?
When did the executions? Where did the executions happen? Like in the town center, or?
Oh no. Outside the gate, over by the barracks.
And is it a public display? Anybody can go.
Yeah. You have to pay, but yeah.
Do you know how much it is to pay?
Depends on the execution.
With something high profile like this.
Probably be a lot.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Alright, guys. I think I'm interested in kind of taking a break and enjoying the festivities, so. Do you all want to head out and kind of explore a little bit, or what are y'all's plans? I think I want to check out the herbalist shop and just meet Hera. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna
I'll come with you, Trey.
do. Okay.
Sure.
Uh,
Got nothing better to do.
Okay.
You guys have a great night. Cass, be careful. Be safe. Keep watching you, Baltimore.
Thank you again for the gifts.
Oh, Baltimore.
Thank you for everything, Finn.
Oh, thank you. Take your dog on the way out. And if you
Is
could
there a
teach,
piece of silver
if
or
you could teach
anything
him a
anywhere?
quack
Is there a piece of
Really?
silver or anything laying around?
I'll work on that.
and anything else you need, you let me know. Direct.
Of course.
Don't go to Glory. Come to me.
Come straight for you.
Me.
Absolutely.
Me.
You have a great evening, Finn.
You too.
Is there a piece of silver or anything laying around?
Silver?
Yeah, like a small, just like a small little like pendant ring, silver piece or something like that. No.
Gloria's just like, as Finn's going on, she's like, okay, you're finished. Like, you're done. Get back row. And Gloria's like, my apologies. You all have a good day. If you need anything, let us know.
Okay, thanks,
Thanks,
Gloria.
Gloria.
Bye, darling.
Okay.
So is it still just as busy as we're leaving?
It's starting to die out a little bit. They know it's closing up, so
That's the Finn when I'm walking out the door.
doesn't even acknowledge it.
I know.
So I walk out and I'm looking for the herbalist shop that they
Sure.
spoke about, or whatever.
Let's go ahead and take just a small break.
Okay.
Just so that way we can use the restroom if we want to get drinks and stuff, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Bye, guys. Oh no, I can't reach. All right, hello, welcome back. We're gonna go ahead and just jump right in. The group got back, talked to Finn and Glorium, had a very interesting lip encounter. You'll have to go back and check that out once I post it. But we're finishing up getting some snacks and stuff here, but we figured we'll go ahead and get back in. As the group is heading to a herbalist shop. Is that what you guys decided? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you guys head over to a herbalist shop. You guys get there. It's pretty just it's not it doesn't even have a name, it's just a bunch of plants. And you see a girl just kind of walking around. There's some people just kind of looking around, but just extravagant plants, trees.
During that time that we're walking there, I'm gonna just go to like people who seem like they might know, and be like, hey, any underground fights? Hey, any underground fights? Hey, any underground fights?
Nothing.
Keep doing that.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
My whole purpose of going there was to. Okay. My whole purpose of going was because I have like a background in like basics of herbology, and I'm an expert in medicine, and I would see to go to see if they need any help or something. So okay, so I'm gonna look for Hira, the shop owner, the herbalist shop owner, and do I see her? What does she look like? Or I'm just gonna look around for her, or somebody who looks like possibly that they're in charge, and then I'll approach them.
What's your name?
Hira.
You see one girl. She's just kind of taking care of all the agriculture.
Okay, so I approach her and say, "Hello, are you Hira?"
I am.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Good.
Doing fine. Happy Crystal Knock to you.
Thanks. Happy Crystal Knock.
You have a great shop. I was just
Thanks.
coming in just to check things out and explore a little bit.
Yeah.
I have a love for herbology, so I was just
Do
gonna,
ya?
I was just gonna look around. My name is Atreya.
Nice to meet you. Hira.
All right. I'm just, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna look around.
Please do.
Is there anything that you particularly are proud of, or an area that you really enjoy about this shop?
I like it all. I love the scents. I love everything about nature.
Do you know? Do you use to make any herbs or concoctions to help with for medicinal purposes? Do you just kind of sell the plants?
Yeah, I mean, I have some roots and stuff that I can kind of put together and make little little potions here and there.
Tonics and things of that nature.
Yeah,
Okay.
colds, fevers, head sores.
Okay.
Any particularly looking for? I can.
No, I just I'm very just interested. I'm setting up a sort of like a homestead in the area, and would like to start a garden, and just I'm interested to see what kind of soil there is.
Playing with a leaf.
What kind of soil there is in the area, so if we were to start a garden, kind of the measures I need to take, and how the seasons are, and things of that nature.
I have a herbal class about once a week. If you want to just come in, I teach the basics on like how to soils and whatnot.
Yeah, because I have experience growing up in my area of doing a garden and making our own sort of like teas with chamomile and mint and basil and growing thyme and things of that nature, and ginger root and things of that, just for basic medities and medicinal purposes. So I'm just interested in getting to know this area, the sunlight and the soil, and what things grow really well. So I'm just looking around. I just want to introduce myself. And
well, each of the plants do contain like how they grow best and whatnot and all that good stuff. So if you're just looking for that and you already know how to grow your own stuff, I would say just take a look at the plants, see which ones you like, which ones you're looking for, and then let me know what you want and I can sell them to you.
Okay. I'm just gonna take my time looking around and sort of taking in the shop.
Sure.
So that's what I'm just gonna do at the moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
I'm gonna go ahead and leave and go check on Emerald at the Winged Pegasus.
Okay.
Soren Griffin, sorry. Getting my campaign and your campaign mixed up now.
I was about to say, go ahead. Walk around, probably like, where the heck?
Where's the Winged Pegasus? Soren Griffin.
Okay. You just hanging out at the herbal shop? Okay. Baltimore?
I just leave and go, you got nice plants.
following you guys, honestly, at this point.
Well, they're splitting up.
I mean,
Yeah, one of the herb one's going to check on Emerald.
Yeah, you and her are at the herbalist.
Yeah.
That's where we all are right now. You're leaving us to go.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna stay with them for right now.
Okay. So you go check on Emerald. You get to the front desk. You notice that.
Excuse me, I'm looking for somebody who's staying here. He's an old gentleman, very forgetful, named Emerald.
There is, yeah.
Yeah, I could wait here and whatnot, but I just wanted to come check on him and see if he's alright and stuff like that. He'd probably be sleeping, but I just want to make sure everything's good.
He's sleeping.
Is it alright if I go talk to him real quick?
We can't give out his room.
Yeah, I figured as much. Alright, can I leave a message for him?
Sure. What can I leave for him?
Yeah, just let him know that we're partaking in the festivities. Let him know that he doesn't need to find us at Finn and Gloria's. We've already left there. He'll probably be able to find us if he wakes up later, maybe somewhere in the courtyard watching the fireworks show. So,
Okay.
he can either try and look for us, or if he wakes up, tell him to send us a message and we'll come meet up with him or something.
Very well. I will get him to it when he wakes
Thanks.
up.
What was your name again? Is it Amber?
Hmm?
Hey, Amber. You know who I'm talking about then. Yeah. So yeah, just let him know that I stopped by.
Very well.
Awesome, thanks. And if you have any troubles or anything, just try and reach me and I'll
Will do.
see if I can come back and help you. Alright. Hey, Chopper.
You back?
Yeah.
So, next to the herbalist shop, I want to kind of see if there's just more shops, like something that can help us with materials.
Hey, do we know who Chopper is? He says he knows me, right?
Well, here's the thing.
Can
They
we
literally
ask
started off with, "Oh my God, Balti joined the gang. WTF?" And I was like, "Right?" And they're like, "Where are the snacks?"
Oh,
It's somebody we know. It's somebody we know. It's gotta be.
Well, thanks for the support.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, thanks for the support, but can we know who we're talking to?
Yeah, right?
We'd be a lot more.
Where's the fun in that, though? Keep
A
it a
lot
mystery
more-
for a while.
So, anyway.
We got pizza.
So just kind of stroll down the shops while Atreya is still in the herbalist shops and see if there's like any that have like tiles or different things and like pick out for the house.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff there that you could use for the house. It just really depends on what you want.
For like landscape and stuff like that. So we could do like some potted plants and do maybe like a.
I mean, you do know that within the, like, Finn is also taking care of that kind of stuff, too.
Setting
Like,
up.
like buying all that stuff.
Okay. So I'm gonna find Cass and hey Cass, I have a question.
Yeah.
I know like Finn and Gloria are taking care of like a lot of buying materials and things like that, and we're just giving basic plans. But I would really be interested in helping like pick out and designing like the landscape of the garden and some of the plants specifically that we're gonna have there on the property. Because
That's totally fine. We just have to let them know.
yeah, because it'd be a great opportunity to talk with Hera and, you know, give her business as well, because I'm hoping that maybe I can help her sometimes with the shop or even just to, like, volunteer my services, and then maybe somewhere in the future, you know, start up a little bit of trade in a shop and sell some items so that we have a little bit of income at times whenever we're here in the city.
Absolutely.
Baltimore, make a history check.
All my dice are like straight up failing me today.
I'm gonna go ahead. Where there's some people doing performances and stuff like that.
They're like scattered all over the place.
I understand.
On top of thinking about like ways that you can kind of connect trade routes to your own establishment, you can't remember the name or can't remember who told you, but you remember that there was somebody else that also needed trade.
So I'm gonna go back to Hera. And
Okay.
find her, and talk to her. So I'll approach her and just be like, you do have a really nice shop. You have a lot of
thank you.
a lot of items to offer. We're, like I said before, we're establishing, a new homestead area, and we'll be starting up a garden. So I definitely would be interested in doing some trade with you and picking out some plants and getting your opinion on, the soil and what would grow really well in certain areas, and be really interested with, having a business connection with you.
Okay. What's your business?
Oh no, we're Finn and Gloria Emporium.
Okay.
They're helping start off the construction and the groundwork for the home that we're going to be starting.
Oh, you're
off.
building an estate. Oh,
An
okay,
estate.
okay.
Mhm.
All right.
And so I'm just interested in having own private garden to, help supply.
Well, absolutely, yeah. Definitely. You just let me know what you need. I'll get you going on that.
Okay. And I was also interested in knowing if, just to get my hands back in the soil and working with some herbs and stuff like that, if you just needed any help around the shop with moving things around, pulling plants, or helping with concoctions or anything of that nature.
To be honest, I don't.
Okay.
Business here has been kind of suckish. I haven't really. You can take a look. There's only you guys and 2 other people in the shop.
Yeah.
I'm not getting his business as much as I once was.
Okay. Do you mind me asking? Do you know why? Is it just like a change in the economy? Or
it could be because of the new upscale herbalist that opened up toward the middle, like toward the council area.
Yeah.
I think a lot more people are going there, and I just don't have the resources to be in competitive pricing with them.
Mhm.
So, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Okay. All right. Well, it was great getting to know you, and thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely, I appreciate you.
Okay.
And let me know about your estate for sure. I'd love to help.
Okay. All right. Sounds great. How long have you? Just curious. Had this business open for?
My dad had it open, and then his dad before him.
Okay, that's awesome. So it's like a family tradition.
You got it. Yep.
So is it something that you had a passion about, or is it something that was a family business and you kind of just?
I kind of just took it over.
Took it over.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anybody else in your family that does it as well? Or?
No, just me.
Okay.
I was the only child.
All right. Is your father still around? Does he come around and help out as well?
No, he passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that. What
He was
your
trying to
father's
collect
name?
a certain root.
He's trying to collect what?
A certain root.
Oh, a certain root.
Yeah.
And then he passed away trying to find it. Do you know what root that was? Just curious.
Gilded root. Have you ever heard of it?
I don't know. History check.
Sure. Go ahead. Do a nature check.
Nature.
While this is all happening, can I leave and go to the Temple of Pelor?
Sure.
But it's like, guys, I'll
I
be
have
back.
0
Meet
in
you,
nature.
I guess at a
It's
trash
only a
place or
6.
something.
Okay.
You know that the gilded root had to do something with revival.
Bible. I don't know much about it, so I wouldn't even know really quite where to find it or anything along those natures. But I have heard of it before.
Sure.
What was your father's name?
Petrie.
Petrie?
Petrie.
Oh, I'm sorry that Petrie passed away.
That's fine.
Oh, it was great meeting you.
It was nice meeting you.
I'll be back. Okay. Have a great day.
You two have a wonderful day. Good crystal knock.
Enjoy your crystal knock. All right.
So you left Temple of Pillar?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to find Dalton. That's where he said he mainly is.
Okay.
I'm setting up at a bench somewhere.
All right. So you get
And
yourself a little benched up.
I get myself benched up, and I just start yelling out, "Whoever thinks they can best me in a challenge of strength, put your arm where your mouth is." Just leave it there for anybody who wants to take up my bet.
Ravindel shows up.
Make a charisma check.
Oh, can I do like a charisma roll where I leave like a good personable impression on her so that she kind of feels like she enjoys my personality and would want to do business with me, so she can
You
hire
get
me
the
in the
feeling that
future.
she does.
Does she? Okay.
Yeah. I'll say she does. 10? You say that, and people look at you, and they're just like, you and like 17 other people in the city, brother.
All right. Well, where are they? I want to prove that I am the strongest in this city.
I don't know, good luck.
I'll start looking around then.
As you start walking, you notice that there are a bunch of people that are doing that, and not many people line up
I line
because
up.
they're just like, It's empty seats. Like, it's such a basic way of trying to get money. It's like,
I'm a
Okay.
pretty basic guy.
yeah, so that sounds good. So you step up to one of them. You see an orc. Just there. You're like, "Bleh." yeah. And then he puts down 500 gold.
That's 500 gold. Jeez.
You're still in the middle class, bro.
Oh, that's right. I'm still in middle class. I go, damn it. Sorry for wasting time. I don't have 500 gold. Sorry. I'll be back. I'll work my way up to you. Start at the lower tier. First, I'm gonna go back to one of these people and see if.
So where are you going?
I'll go.
No.
Where are you guys going?
I just go find Cass.
She's right there.
Yeah. Do you want to just kind of walk around the streets and just see what's going on?
I go
And
up
think
to
we'll
a
meet,
potionist.
Baltimore went to the temple
Potions,
of
the
Power. I
alchemist
think
or
we'll meet
whatever.
him back at your house later.
One that's selling
Alright,
like
that
health
sounds good.
potions.
I'm just
and
interested
stuff.
in just
Sure.
having a
I
good
have
time,
2
just
health
watching
potions I
people
want
in
to
the
sell you.
city, enjoy the festivities.
How much?
Yeah, we do need a break after.
Yeah.
2 regulars?
Great.
2 regulars.
Maybe 25.
2,500.
No, 25 gold.
25 gold. Make it 30.
How about 20?
25.
Alright, here you go. So you get 50 because you sold them 2.
Yeah, I was still hoping I could get like just a tad extra more.
It's okay.
Alright, cool. So I got at least 50 gold. I will go down to the lower tier now, and I will start off with the lowest one of like 10 gold or something. Like
Sure.
that.
Roll an investigation check. So you guys, go ahead.
We're just walking around the city and just enjoying the festivities and just observing people. And
You see a whole bunch of people. Instead of like festivities, it's more of like people are showing off their talents and abilities. So you see people like with magic shows. You see people like balancing on stuff. It's almost like Key West, where that strip of just a massive bunch of talent. And people are just like comedic laughter. People are donating money.
Yeah.
Like there's little boxes and stuff that you can give money into. Sorry.
Okay.
Maybe we should have another archery competition.
Yeah.
Baltimore, you get over to the Temple of Pelor.
Money.
Yeah.
You see it?
I look for Dalton.
It doesn't take long. You find him. He has like his six girls. They're all like he has his booth, and then his 6 girls are literally like talking, and like you see them like people are walking by, and the girls will go over to men, and they'll just like kind of caress, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, come here, this, that, and the other," like pulling them into his shop essentially.
Okay. So I walk up to Dalton.
And he goes, forgive me, I can't remember your name. I know I gave you a ride here.
Baltimore.
Yes, Baltimore. What can I do for you?
There's something
I
that
have a daughter. You want a daughter?
Wow.
No, but
Damn, this guy's
in the spirit of Crystal Knock, perhaps.
You want 2?
No. Have you ever heard of a place called Worcester?
Yeah. I think so. It's over on the west end, right?
It's just
Over
past
by
the
the
glide.
Bay of Storms, I think.
Yeah. It's past the Glide Forest, but before the Iron Wall.
In the Misty Meadows.
Yes. Misty Lowlands.
Got it.
Have you ever been there?
No. Not many trade routes go out that way. If they do, you have an armed escort.
Why is it that they don't go out there that often?
It's Goblin territory. The fact that Worcester is still up is amazing. The only thing that made Worcester so strong was its walls and its ability to keep out the goblins.
Yeah, one of the reasons it's currently still up, I would have to say, is due to me and my party.
Is that so?
We were there several weeks ago, almost a month actually, probably now, right? Give or take. Almost a month ago we were there. There was an issue with a necromancer, and me and some of my companions helped relieve the city of that necromantic energy that was there plaguing it at a time.
Make a persuasion check.
Gosh, man, my rolls are awful. This is 12.
So as you're talking, he just right.
I assure you of this. It is true. Perhaps, hopefully, within the foreseeable future, me and my group might need business to go back out there.
I do not hold a military standing.
I understand. It's not for that. It's more for yourself. The current king there, King Long, who was formerly Commander Long of the City Guard, we kind of helped put him in the position to help bring the city back up.
You overthrew the king?
Well, the king ended up being one of the issues of the city, the Mad King, and he ended up passing away. Commander Long was the next in line to take that position, and
He didn't have a son?
there was a son, but nobody. No, he died. The son died. I'm generally trying to remember. The son died. Can I make a history check on that? I don't remember. He was taken, but nobody found the body. I'm asking you, the DM, not Dalton. Can I make a history check to try to remember?
Sure.
I got like 2 d20s. I'm just sitting on the side.
Only you had that feat.
Awful. I know, right? It's not bad. Oh wait, I have the history 0, so 17.
You knew he had a son. Word was he died, but they never found a body or why he died or what happened or anything like that.
So I relay that to Dalton, and just say that it was an assumption that he had died, but nobody knows how he died or where the body was. Commander Long was taking over until the son was potentially found. That heir was potentially found to then take the position back. Commander Long being, well, now King Long, I guess for his time, Commander Long was the next in line for that position. Was very well trusted by all the people, and it was kind of a unanimous vote for Commander Long to take over because all the people that were still there believed in him. But in our time where we left, Commander Long had asked us, or King Long asked us to help potentially make trade routes back through there.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna throw away all these dice. Get all new ones. This is ridiculous. 11.
So let me get this straight. There was a necromancer at Worcester. Your party killed him, overthrew the king, didn't go try and find his son, found out that he could or could not be dead, and then replaced the king with somebody else?
Not quite like that. I mean, things are a little bit out
So
of
what
order.
happened to the king?
The king died because he was threatening to execute half the population.
Who
of-
killed him?
Who made the final blow? I don't remember.
We chopped off his arm.
Who did? Rahun did?
No, like he chopped off Rahun's arm.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was threatening to kill me and my comrades along with half the population of the city that was left over. Because the issue was that he bless you.
Go bless you.
He was under the impression that the whole city was infected and was threatening to kill off the city rather than look into trying to save them. And when we tried to convince him, he attempted to kill us in retaliation.
So you want me to go there? Why?
They need a lot of help, and it's. I mean, I
Make
would. I
perception
wouldn't. I
check.
would never ask you to go by yourself.
Make perception.
I wouldn't ask you and your daughters to go by yourself. I'm merely saying that 19. I'm merely saying that in the future I have intentions of going back to Worcester. I have some business out there, and if you would care to join us, we could potentially be your escort out there, and it might help with making trade routes. I know that they're by the sea too, so it might be you. I don't know how you get to Ironwall, but if there's sea routes that you potentially take, you
There
might
is.
be able to take that because they're right on the sea.
You get me a bow. Or if you get me a military escort, I will make the trip over to Worcester. With the understanding that once I get there, if your story rings true, I will make trade.
Absolutely. I mean, it might take me a little bit of time to get everything, prepare whatnot.
Very well.
But I'll do what I can to facilitate that.
Okay.
So I gotta shake his hand. I just say thank you for at least considering
You shake your
what
hand.
I'm offering you.
You want one of my daughters to make this a little, make this a thing?
Not to insult your offer and such, but you said that when we were in the carriage coming here, you mentioned that you were hoping to give your daughters off to a good family.
Yeah.
I don't have a family. I have no dowry. I have no money. There's nothing that I can offer any of your daughters.
Aren't you building an estate?
Through somebody else's means, not by my own. And to respect.
Yeah, no problem. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, you have a great day. I hope business is good for you.
Yeah.
And I will.
It's already good.
When I get those means made, I will contact you.
Very well. Thank you.
Happy Crystal Month.
You as well.
And I leave and try to find them, I guess, or whatever.
Sure. So you start walking around. You do end up butting into them. They're doing the same thing. Looking at all the talents and abilities and stuff.
Can I make one insight check on him to see just if he was genuine and like if I get him a boat or transportation?
Oh
blah,
yeah.
blah.
Good.
You say bow or boat?
Boat or a military escort.
Because it's a safer travel via boat. They're right on the water.
Okay. Oh, just going around instead of driving.
Yeah,
walking through.
exactly. It's a 22.
22?
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll go.
All right, cool. Yeah, so I just try to find them.
Yeah, you end up running into them. You see them kind of just watching, a little show that's happening.
Okay. So I come back up to you guys. Hey. Yeah. So I talked to Dalton. He might be able to make trade routes with Worcester to help them out. Or he's gonna turn us in for me. I don't know. One of the two.
You hear that?
I
Okay.
take it he didn't believe your connection, our connection with the town.
Not necessarily they didn't believe. Just I kind of whisper it. Killing a king, kind of overthrowing him. That might have slipped out.
You guys killed a king? I'm whispering this as well.
Oh yeah, this is the first time you're hearing about this.
You guys killed a king? What is
So what are you
that?
guys watching? This is great. Shut up.
For the record, I have
I'm
nothing
whispering.
to do with this.
So look over at Cass and say, tell me about this later, please. When we're in a safer location, I guess, for such conversation.
So I make a perception check. Did anybody hear any of that part, or can I make a perception?
Nobody heard.
Okay.
You whispered. I said before. I whispered.
Well, hopefully we can get what you need. What did you tell him that you would get him for him to make a trade route to Westchester? Worcester.
So he said either a military escort through the Misty Lowlands, because it's Goblin territory.
Golden territory.
Yeah, which, however, Worcester is right on the water. They have a shipping yard.
Which could benefit him in his trade.
My perception check is as I'm talking, I'm trying to see if anybody's hearing any of this too.
Well, regardless, we're gonna have
If
to
any.
make our way out there. If
Can I make a perception check to see if anybody's listening into our conversation? What's that? Oh. I mean, I can or I can't.
Yeah, just do it.
27.
All looks normal.
Well, regardless, we're going to have to go to Worcester, so we should find the means anyway. Because if Rahun ever intends to go back to the Iron Wall, we go with him. We should go to Worcester along the way.
Yeah.
I say that we go 2 days west to check out Tortola, and then possibly head down to.
It seems based off the map that I wrote down that I showed you, Atreya, that Tortola seems to be a main hub for trade.
I think
maybe you could find out some more information about
family
things.
Okay, I feel like that's a good place to start.
So, what are you guys doing over here? Is there like a whole bunch of fireworks or something going on? What are we at? What are we looking at? Where's my pencil?
There's a whole bunch of just entertainment that's going on. People are trying to earn a few coins, and put it in your ear.
No, it's just like
I do that.
I rolled a dice.
Just a few
Well,
people
it's in
trying
your
to make some coin,
Thanks.
doing different acts and stuff, as you can see.
Seems like everybody's showing off.
So we're just enjoying the entertainment. Perhaps maybe tomorrow we can set up an idea of doing another archery challenge again, and maybe trying to
It would be
earn.
fun.
Yeah, it'd be a good time, and possibly earn some coin as well. There it is. So we're just hanging out, enjoying. I'm just looking to see like who's around me, if there's any people that'd be easy to have a conversation with, because that's how I am. Well, how Atreya is. just to say hello and.
I mean, people
Make
are all
conversation.
like normal. They're all just kind of talking about the the person that you're watching.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm just making little minute conversations with people and be like, oh, that was awesome.
Cool.
I want to arm wrestle some people.
I rolled while you were out there. You did like a couple of like the smaller ones, and you made probably about like 240. I mean, they were easy.
Yeah. So on top of the 50 that I already had, made 240.
Look at you, Rahim.
Sweet. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I'm still nowhere near the middle tier yet, though. Like $500, 500 gold pieces.
That's what you put out. Doesn't mean that you can't counter something.
Yeah, I understand. All right. Well, once I feel that I've necessarily taken care of all the bottom, go into the middle tier now and work my way through. So, go to the first lowest guy that I can find. Lowest price that he's trying.
Oh, okay. He's doing like $200. He's doing like a little arm wrestle thing.
Okay. I'm gonna sit back for a second, watch, maybe see a couple other people.
Nobody goes up to him.
No,
I mean, you gotta like you've been the only person that actually like walked up to these people doing these.
That's fine. I'll do it. Go up to him, and I'll just drop 100.
He drops 100.
Down to do this.
Okay, arm wrestle. Go for it. Roll strength.
Just want to make sure.
It's just the strength check, bro.
No, I understand. Just want to make sure I don't get any advantages or anything.
Okay.
And stuff. Strength check or saving throw?
Check.
Check. 14.
14. So he goes, alright, let's start. And then you start pushing. He's like,
He just beats me.
yeah.
Damn.
Damn it.
It's alright. So I only put 100, not 200. Alright. Double or nothing?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna bite the inside of my cheek and go into a rage.
Okay, he sees you do that, and then he just decks you in the face. He goes, let me help you with that.
Okay. Alright. So I'll definitely go into a frenzied rage now.
Sure.
And now I do get advantage on my strength checks and stuff.
That's fine.
So
So roll.
it's a pretty good one. That's a natural 19 right there. 24.
Alright, yeah, you beat him. So you just, he's like, Well, that sucks. And it just gives you the money.
Yeah, I just look at
200.
him like, thanks. So that's 200 I just won?
Yeah, 200. Okay.
Crack my neck. How many more people look like they're in the middle tier? Is that orc guy still there?
Yeah.
I go ahead, I go up to him, I'm like, it's not 500, but that was 200. Alright, same thing. Am I still enough time to still be in a rage for when I go up to him? No? Okay, then I'll use my second one.
Okay.
Let's see.
And he just like, yeah, he like, and the table like smashes, and like the people around you, he's like, and people will like kind of giggle and they look at you. Like it's,
Double or nothing. Okay. Put all the rest of the money I have on there.
oh my god.
Did he natural credit? Natural
Go ahead.
one. Did he natural?
Go ahead, dude. Hold on, I'm gonna put these two together so you can see. You can see what I rolled.
Advantage.
I
Natural 1, natural 20.
right. That's exactly what it is. 18.
I'll send it to you guys and then you let me know.
It's probably both 20s.
4 double ones.
I don't know why you're not just letting me know what it is.
That way you
Dramatic
know what I
effect.
got. So he takes it. He grabs your hand. Thanks for the money. I rolled 2 natural 20s twice.
So I thought.
No, like for the first one and this one.
No,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
I figured that out when you were like, I'm going to take a picture of it.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Dang.
Best moment of my life. 4 natural 20s in a row. Now I will never get those for the next week.
Well, hey, let's just waste it on, no offense, arm wrestling. And not something else.
Sorry, are you with me? And are you making money right now?
No, I appreciate it. I'm saying
Oh.
it's not against like somebody attacking us and trying to murder us. That's what
I
I'm
mean,
trying to
eventually
say, you
at
know,
some
like-
point, you guys hear murmurs about arm wrestling and whatnot. And you make your way over and you see as Rahun literally like gets slammed down, and he just do whatever you do.
I'm just like, that was fun. Appreciate it. Here's all my money.
Thanks.
Sorry, it's like 10 gold short, but like, here you go. This is everything I got. So. Alright, well, what was your name, by the way?
Greek.
Well, Garlic. If you ever need any weapons made for you or anything like that, I'm setting up an estate in town. I'll have my own forge, and I can make you something sometime. I do know how to make some proper orc weapons as well, so probably get you a nice greatsword in those hands.
Hmm.
Well, very well.
Hmm.
I just give him one of the like man shakes.
Man.
Just have a good day and happy Crystal
Crystal knock.
Crystal knock.
Hmm.
Mm. Do that back to him. Cool. Walk away.
So you walk away. You turn and you see all three of them just kind of standing.
Oh, hey guys. What's up?
Hey.
How's the festivals for you guys? I'm having a blast.
That's good. It's very entertaining.
Yeah,
There's a lot of talented people here.
there are. Indeed. A lot of strong people too.
You guys do see somebody at some point. You see somebody's like frantically going from person to person, and people are just like kind of shoving him away, not really thinking much of him. He finally gets up to you. He goes, "Please, please, please help. Are you guys adventurers? Do you guys have any type of military background?
Aye.
You do? We need help.
What?
Ah, we're gonna get attacked by goblins, but nobody will help us.
From the Misty Lowlands?
Yeah. How'd you know that?
We've been there. We dealt with them.
Yeah.
fought them,
Where are
we
they
won.
coming from?
We left.
The Misty Lowlands. They're gonna attack my town. I need somebody to be there.
What town?
Tortola.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the
crazy.
vision that I've seen. So I look over.
Just the fact that I say Tortola at the same time he does. Is he like, how do you know this information?
Yeah.
Reward?
I don't know what they're giving a reward for.
I start drinking my drink then.
Fine.
What do you guys want to
And
do?
He starts going away.
So
Please, somebody
I grab
help.
him as soon as he like goes away.
What?
When are you leaving here?
I'm not. I'm trying to get as many help as we can. We've raised the ally flags, but nobody is coming.
And what's your
I'm
name?
down. I gotta make a pit stop. though.
Seth.
Get one
Seth.
more person.
We'll see what we can do, Seth. We're sorry about your troubles.
Why are we
No.
bothering with this again?
It's not your
What have we
fault.
done
Ever
with
since
these
the
guys?
family went down, we have no
Got no
support.
reward.
So ever since what family
Because
went
they
down?
have my ring.
Oh. God damn it. Alright.
Ever
We're
since
in.
what family went down?
Literally.
What are you
That's
referring
my
to?
reason.
Yeah,
What's
I
your
bet.
last name?
I bet. I'd be able to get
What's
my
my
axe
last
on.
name?
The one that runs this one. I know you have like 3 last names. So I'm trying to-
Oh, okay. Glassmere, technically.
Glassmere.
That's like the family. So what do they say?
Glassmere.
Oh, piece of shit.
Yeah, we got
Just
you.
in my mind.
What information you got? Who's the person that's in charge of
There's
your
no
town?
one in charge.
Of your
You s-
town? Nothing? There's no elder or
we're,
anything?
we're farmers and trade routes. There's like one guy that everybody goes to, but he's not a fighter. We're not fighters.
But I'm saying, if we show up, who do we need to talk to?
Why are goblins from the Misty Lowlands all the way by Tortola?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, and you said ever since the Glassmere family fell that this has come about? When did that happen?
We don't know. It's been a while, but we haven't heard anything from them. And without the support of that family, we don't get any support from any of the other.
How'd they get past the
That's what I'm on.
That family unfortunately has fallen into distraught of their own. The businesses has been
Well, look, I don't have time. I need help.
What is the guy's name that you all go to?
The guy that kind of goes to everything. His name is Tony, but he's not a fighter. He's just.
We don't care about if he's a
I
fighter.
just-
We want information when we get there.
Yeah, when we
That's
get
all we
there.
got.
Who do we? So Tony. So
All
is he
right.
like the village elder or your town elder or something?
He's just the guy that everybody turns to. He just runs a farm.
All right, now how far away is your
2 days.
2 days
2
west.
days? Now,
Walk.
do you have any transportation?
Does it look like I have transportation?
Did you run all the way here?
No, I got on a cart.
Does Tortola have no means of defense?
We have a wooden wall.
Sounds like fun.
We're in the process of building another wooden
Doesn't
wall.
kill us, makes us stronger, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're in.
All right.
Point us in the right direction.
West. Yes, west.
Where is from where we are currently? Where like in the city? Where are we?
The middle area.
Right in the center. So-
Not dead center. Dead center is the council area.
Okay, that's where I went to go speak to her. Them.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I gotta go have a conversation with somebody. I start heading to the council area.
We'll be at Finn and Gloria's. Cass, let's just tell them that we're leaving and give them a heads up.
Okay.
Alright. Let's get what we can together and get ready to leave.
I'm gonna go see if I can find more help.
Okay, Seth.
And he goes away.
All right, we seriously, we're really gonna help this guy?
Well, I don't know if you've heard, but
Has a
He's-
connection to Atreus family.
my family is Glassmere, and they're the ones who were helping allow this town to flourish and have trade. And since they're falling, this town is now fallen as well. So
Well, the party just started.
there
We
will be
have
other
all weekend.
there will be other parties. These people are in need.
Fine.
All right. So I start walking towards Finn and Gloria's, just to see if we can find them and just let them know that we're leaving.
Okay.
I go over to the Soaring Griffin.
So you're going to Soaring Griffin. Where are you going? Finnegloriums. You're going to Finnegloriums. You're going to the middle. All right. So you get to the council area.
So
You see like the big, massive building, and then you see the guards at the door.
So I go to the guards and I say,
I mean, there's like a flood of people there. Like they're all like paying gold to get in.
to the council area.
Mhm.
So I just go up and I say, I need to speak to Petra.
Yep. You can go check out the debate she's gonna have here in the next, couple minutes. It's gonna be about 50,000 gold.
Oh my gosh.
This place is ridiculous.
This is so dumb.
So I just say, I'm
Like his
just
desk.
curious. Do you happen to know who I am at all by chance?
I have no idea.
I look at. I'm assuming there's like another guard there.
Yep.
I'm like, do you know who I am either?
Nope.
Okay. So
Knocks them both out.
my name is Baltimore,
That's cute.
and I'm the one in this city that
And
has.
you see they're like paying attention to you, but also taking money. Like people are just like handing gobs of money over to them as they're like slowly making their way in.
And I just say that I'm the person that Petra is afraid is going to destroy your city by accident by letting loose some like huge demonic force inside the city, killing everybody inside.
Must be nice.
So it might actually happen here in a second, but I really need to speak to her.
50,000
in
gold.
private.
You can get in. Yep. Just saying. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, dude. No, it's okay.
50,000 gold. That is ridiculous. This is extortion. This town is extorting people. Everyone.
That's what happens when you don't have a king and a queen rule.
So, can I try to make a persuasion check to get in? Like to tell him?
Sure. Gotta make a persuasion check.
You're
Like
the only one
urgency.
that is rolling good for me. Come on.
DC is gonna be super high. Same time.
Come on, way to die.
Way to die, don't fail me now.
You're so fucking 20, I swear to God! Yeah!
Wow.
Sounds good. So as you're like pleading this case, one of the people like off to the side, they're like, "Fuck, he's got issues. I'll pay for him just to see what happens."
Yes! Yeah!
That's
Someone's like, "Okay, sure." So you walk in and it's just flooded with people as like the council room is just like you see like the empty chairs once again, but they're all like lifted up, and then like everybody's gathering to this middle area.
Dude, we downstairs neighbors.
Fuck 'em.
Whatever. What's today?
I
Like
just rolled a
a
natural
Saturday?
20 on
Like
50,000 gold. I don't care.
That's pretty awesome.
So, I walk in. Is Petra present in this? Like, what am I seeing? You said there's like a whole bunch of people that are there.
Yeah, so think of like almost like an arena state where everybody is on the ground floor, and then there's a middle column that kind of comes up, and then it has a platform, and then those are where the council chairs are.
Okay. So this isn't the same room that I was in previously.
Nope.
Gotcha. All right. But Petra's not currently there.
No,
Okay.
none of the council members are.
Okay. So I asked one of the guards, and I say, "Where is Petra's quarters? I need to speak to her immediately."
Well, I have no idea where our quarters are. Have fun with that.
Is Petra at all in this vicinity?
Probably not. They all come in via teleportation service.
This guy's got some problems. I'll pay for it.
That's so funny.
So
It's like that one guy that's just like, wait, he wants to do what? Yeah, I'll pay for it just to see what happens.
You wanna fight Chuck Liddell?
Yeah.
So I just
Yeah.
say, all right, fine. So I try to get as close as I possibly can to the podium.
Okay.
And,
Sure.
like within visual range. Like I'm not standing right underneath of it, but I want to get in a position to where if I yell up, you might be able to hear me or whatever.
It's gonna be hard.
How high is it?
You're probably like 40 feet, 40, 50 feet.
I can
Yeah.
yell louder than that.
But you have a almost a coliseum full of people all chattering and talking and yelling and screaming and talking about the debate.
Sure.
Noisy.
So I
So-
guess I will go and I will just wait.
Okay.
Till they show up.
All right. So as time goes by, you hear the trumpet sound. You hear a bunch of things happening. Everybody starts uproaring, talking about, and you see Petra, and then you see the dark figure that you saw that's also hooded. They both kind of step in, and the place goes crazy. Just because you hear stories about how the debates between these two are so intense to the point where they almost like do battle with one another.
Yeah.
And it's just because they're like they're almost polar opposites, but the fact that they sit on the same council is like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. And the topic of the actual thing is just like if good rules or if evil rules, and like the chaos and the peace that could happen.
Okay. So I just don't say anything. I just let all the jammer go on.
Okay, sure. So
but I do wanna. I wanna do the best I can to get in eye contact of Bertok.
you can't see his eyes, so
No, but I wanna.
yeah,
I
you
wanna
want to be like at least within the hood area.
Yeah, to where if he looked over. And
So you're like kind of like moving yourself, trying to get position, and you see that they sit on opposite sides. So like for purposes of like the Coliseum, like you have like your two, and then the Coliseum's down here. I'd say you're probably like over here somewhere.
Okay.
To look up and try and make that visual eye contact.
And I'm just gonna stare him down. Once I get into a position that I feel like if he looked, he would see me. I'm just gonna stare right at him.
Okay.
And I'll even cast light on myself to try to make me stand out.
You cast light and it just.
Oh, that sucks. All right. Luckily it was cantrip, so there's anything there.
It just fizzles. You obviously know this place is now warded. You see everything goes dim. And it goes very dark where the spotlights are only on them two. And they begin talking. They begin talking about just philosophers and like different theories on like the different things. And you hear people like, oh yeah, that's a good point. Oh, this, that, and the other. Blah 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 blah. And Bertok's like doesn't say much. Like he doesn't say anything. He just like lets Petra kind of go, and they're very respectful in the way that they kind of go back and forth. And she's like, and one thing that kind of starts it is where she says, even if good were to rule, we would still have issues. And then Bertok starts talking about chaos and how if chaos ruled, you didn't have to worry about rules and this, that, and the other. And then they start talking about, and then it almost starts to get personal as all of a sudden you start finding out that Petra comes from a darker background, where her father was actually like someone that dabbled in dark arts. And Bertok starts going into that, and then Petra's like, that's not supposed to be said. He goes, we can say whatever we want. And the fact that you don't get that low, I can still get lower. And he's like, or we can talk about the rest of your family. And then everybody's like, and then Petra's like, she stands up, and then she's like, she begins to talk about, because I don't want to get into dialogue, because I don't have any of this dialogue, but I know that the different conversations. She begins to talk about Bertok and how he's not actually part of the council, and starts insulting him that way. And Bertok goes on to talk about how he doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit about the council. If you want me to roll me off, you have all year to do so. And everybody's just like, oh my god! Like, and he goes, and if you want to test that out, we can do that right now. And at that point, Petra's like, we're gonna take our break. And they kind of like go back to their rooms, teleport, and everything. The light comes, and everybody just goes in a massive uproar.
Can I try to yell
Shots
for
fired!
Petra?
Huh?
Can I try to yell for Petra before she teleports?
Sure.
Throw a rock
Hey,
at it.
I got my 20 in here, so if it don't work, whatever. What would I just straight roll?
How loud you are? Let's say.
I mean, I'm a loud son of a bitch,
Yeah, we
so
just
I mean,
heard. Yeah, how loud
yeah.
it was. So.
We have it on tape.
sorry, I was like really excited. I knew I was
You're
like,
okay.
there's only one way I'm getting in this place, and that's it.
20.
I roll a 20.
Just do a charisma check. Or a charisma, yeah. Charisma, add your charisma to it.
Not a performance, just straight charisma?
No.
Just 12.
Yeah.
Okay. So does Bertok see me at all, or she just gets up and just walks?
If he did see you, he didn't allude to it or anything like that.
I was just say like out of game. Did they like or like don't leave the city, right? Or like what they say?
They said don't destroy the city,
Kill destroy the city. Okay.
basically.
Okay.
So I guess I just sit and I just continue to wait.
Okay. It goes dim once again, and you see both of them come out. And they both begin with apologizing for the assaults that they made on the prior one. And they switch conversations, talking about heaven and hell, the different planes that there are. And this one was a lot less. You can tell like they left whatever was back then, and they're on new topics. And they just talk about the different planes, where they're from. You know that Petra's actually from the material plane. Bertok is not. He's from a different plane, but he has established life here, based on what Petra has said. She didn't say from where, from what, or what he is. But a lot of people are like, okay, this is interesting. But some people, you can tell, like, in years prior, this has been brought up. Some people are like, oh yeah, we knew that. Some people are like, I didn't know that. You knew that? Like they're like all kind of conversating. Because this is also, you find out that this is also kind of a time where the people get to know their council members, what they're doing, why they're doing, what's their history, what's, you know, but it's on a political level, if you will.
Alright.
And there's not really much information that's pertinent to what you're trying to accomplish there, but they just talk about the different planes, how it affects everything, and how if one plane were to go out of existence, it could set a chain reaction of other ones. But there has only been one time that's ever happened, and that was eons ago, before the gods. And then they finished out.
So I just wanna. I'm gonna try to get their attention somehow.
Ha! You can wave your hands just like everybody else. You're gonna try and yell out their names just like everybody else.
Who are these all just like regular city folk?
City folk, some some guards, some wizards, some. There's a variety of stuff, but they're all higher class.
All higher class people.
Yeah, all higher class. Very snooty. Have a lot of money.
Is there a woman by chance by me?
Yeah.
There is? Okay. So I'm gonna grab her by the back of the mouth, pull out my sword, and put it up to her neck. Or pull out my dagger. That's smaller. So I'm just gonna pull out my dagger and put it up to her neck.
Roll a dexterity check. First, you gotta grab her.
8.
8. So you go to grab her by the back of the neck, and she's just like, whoa. And as you go to you're simultaneously reaching for your knife, you realize your knife is not there.
Is any of my weapons there? I punch her in the face.
Make an attack.
I just had straight strength for that, right? I said straight strength.
Yeah.
So 12.
12. You hit her. I don't got it.
Okay.
Basic.
Is everybody like whatever?
Yeah, some people are. I mean, some people are also arguing and kind of shoving each other around too.
Okay.
I mean, it's a big debate about controversial things. So there's people shoving and pushing. You see guards kind of go over to them.
Okay, so I punch her, and then I just turn and punch the next closest person next to me.
Sure. Okay. At this point, people are gonna shove back. So go ahead and roll initiative.
15.
Sure. So you go first. So you go and make an attack on somebody else.
Yep. 17.
Sure. Yeah.
What is that? D4 plus strength? 8 damage.
8. They're gonna try and hit you. They're gonna miss. Just like hitting your plate with that. Go ahead.
So
You see that the guards are now starting to enclose on you. Probably about 2 turns out.
So I turn to the next closest person to me, and I hit that person.
Sure. Just decking a bunch of high people.
18.
18? Yeah, you hit him.
5.
5. Yeah, you hear you hit him. He's like, oh my face! And he like goes down. He just like falls to the ground. You didn't really.
I mean, with my perception, is it getting the attention at all of the council right now? Man, I just want to get their attention.
There's other people shoving and also having arguments. It's like a big cylinder, so there's like no.
Natural 20, you can do anything.
My finger hairs develop really sharp and I stick to the metals as they go up.
Can I try to channel my anger to turn my armor red?
Give it a shot. Do a demon handling check. Why not?
That was Constitution?
No. I don't think it was. I think it was charisma because it has to do with your will.
I thought the second one was charisma. 12.
12? I mean, what exactly are you angry about?
How this is all just like one giant complete idiocracy that I can't even talk to the person that's in charge right now about saving a town.
Got it. So you're trying to channel that anger, but you don't really know how like your armor really works in terms of that redness.
Like anything, like horns grow, whatever. Like I'm trying to do something.
Anything, yeah. You see a little flicker in your playmail, but that's pretty much it. You don't really know how to work it.
So I just look at the.
Oh, cool. There we go. Yeah, I think if they
just look up epic interactions.
Yeah, you should be able to, but he has to be invited. So, I will, afterward tell him to stay, tell him to stay on the chat, and I can shoot him something.
And so I'm just gonna look at the guards and be like, my name is Baltimore, I'm a part demon, I'm gonna destroy everything in this building right now if I do not speak to Petra. She's the only one that can control my hatred.
You can tell based on everybody's expression and whatnot, they don't believe you.
I punch the guard.
He's still a turnout.
Oh, alright, I punch the next closest person.
Alright, you punch the next person. I'm gonna say you hit him, just for the purposes of it. You finish it all out. And now it's theirs.
My phone, I think. I don't know where it is.
So you get the guards are finally to you.
So, and they heard me, but they just don't care.
They don't really believe you.
So I try to bite one in the neck.
Says he's already in our Discord.
He's in my Discord? Not that I know of. I don't have it up yet. So.
Okay.
Sure. Go ahead and make an attack. Because it's a dead shot. What are you trying to bite him where?
In his neck.
In his neck?
Like in the side of his neck, not for his jugular. I'm not trying to kill him. Just trying to like show some point.
Do
like,
-5.
Demon. What?
-5 to.
So just roll and then -5.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be
9.
9. Well, I don't know if I'd add.
You go to bite and you miss him. So he's like, oh my god.
I just try to act like I got rabies. Just just trying to.
Okay. Sounds good. You're gonna make 1 strength saving throw. As 3 guards are gonna try and pin you down.
14.
2 of them take you down, and they're just like, you need to calm down.
See Petra.
You're not seeing Petra. No.
Everybody might die,
Good.
including you
That's great.
and your families.
That's great. Mr. Demon, yes we know. Got it. And they're like, and the third one starts to tie up your feet and tie up your hands.
At this point, I don't even try to resist. I'm just like, all right.
And they just like once they're finished, they just kind of throw it out. And they're like, all right, keep watching. And they
Did any of them see any of this going on?
not that you know. With 2 2s, not really.
Man, I was really trying to like save this town. I had a whole foolproof plan too. Didn't
Get
realize
yourself
all
in
this.
jail.
A foolproof plan. Let me
Baltimore.
talk to the leader of a massive city
Yeah,
about the affairs of one small town.
I had an idea.
You should discuss this with us before you left.
Well, I knew that you guys would agree with my.
No,
what I
we
was
want
going
to talk
for.
some sense into
I'ma kill
you.
somebody.
I mean,
I'm
I
a
wasn't
demon.
planning all of this.
Ow, ow,
I was
ow.
planning on having a quick
When
conversation.
you punch a woman in the face and try to bite people, what do you think is going to happen?
hey,
What
all
do
right.
you think?
He's a cannibal. He's a
I'm
cannibal.
just trying to eat people. Whatever.
You're going to go in jail, or you're going to be next to your flesh eater again, and then maybe you can get a little... How are we supposed to go fight and save a town without you, Baltimore?
He's gonna go get finned up.
Hey, you. Yeah, just talk to Finn. He'll get me out.
Yeah, you're going to do some
So anyway, pressing forward. So,
Imagine the game.
you get taken to the jail once again as they place you in, and he's like, "All right, demon," closes the door. Right now, you notice that the guards that brought you are vastly different from the guards that run the city.
Am I back in the same cell I was?
Nope.
How
Oh,
far
no.
am I from my original cell?
2 levels. You're on the first level, and then you were 2 levels above that.
Can I ask the guard that's there if I can request a different cell?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Say, can I request my old cell? I liked it there. I was able to count days and stuff.
Sorry.
Is the
Never-
flesh eater still here?
Yeah.
Can I get put in with his cell?
No. Mm-mm.
Am I at the showing Griffin now?
Yeah,
Still?
sorry.
Okay, yeah, no worries. That was fun. I didn't want to interrupt that. So is Amber still at the front desk?
Yeah.
Cool. Just
Yes.
I go and I tell her. Alright, Amber, I
Hmm.
need you to wake him up
Why?
because we've got some business out of town.
He specifically requested not to be woken up.
Trust me, if it's by you, he'll enjoy it.
As much as I appreciate the compliments, I'm not. It's part of my job.
Okay. I understand that. That's fine. If that is a special request, excellent, cool. Then you let him know now that we have a new mission.
Okay.
He needs to meet us at Finn and Gloria's.
Okay.
If he doesn't wake up
Okay.
in the next 2 hours,
Okay.
I am giving you special instruction on behalf of him to wake his ass up or he's going to be left here.
Sure. I would be happy to do it in the spirit of Crystal Knock.
Thank you.
For some gold.
Alright, well then you can keep him here if he doesn't wake up. And he'll bug you to go on a date with you until you say yes. Do you want that, or do you want us to take him off your hands?
I think I'm gonna take my chances.
How about it then?
Very well.
Who's Amber?
My dwarf.
She doesn't like you.
Oh, thank you. Good Crystal Knock to you too.
Walkouts.
For the first time, that's what you actually find out. That's what it means.
I figured that out the last time.
Okay.
That's why I did it.
People don't like you, man.
Well, this means that, like, happy Crystal Knock. That's what that means.
Oh, that's what it means?
That's what it means.
Yeah, he just figured that out. That's what it meant.
I do that and everything, and after I do that, I just shuffle a couple of the papers that are on her desk.
Okay,
Not like major, I'm just like,
Knox.
I
Happy
walk out.
Crystal Knox. Knox.
All right.
Professor.
Okay. And you two, you guys went where? To Finn and Glorians, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys get there.
I had that.
You notice at this point, it's closed.
It's closed. The
Yeah.
shop's closed.
Yeah. You tell that they're getting ready for the They said that they're getting ready for the fireworks, and to look at the roof. So you can kind of guess that they're going to be shooting fireworks off the roof.
Okay. Is there any way to get up to the roof safely without getting shot in the face by fireworks?
I don't know. Is there? You want to climb it? Go for it.
Yeah, I want to look to see if there's like access, like a roof access.
Oh, like a ladder? No.
For emergency purposes, they don't have anything like that?
No.
What about sills? Like, is it like what kind of construction is the building made out of? If it's like rocks, is it brick? Is it
It's like brick, stonework, and then it kind of comes up. Then kind of goes up, then it kind of comes out.
So, is there a possibility of like scaling the wall?
Give it a shot, sure.
I want to die. How high up is the roof?
Couple 100 feet.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. It's a good way to die.
It is a good way to die.
Yeah, I don't want that. All right,
Total Keyleth moment.
just gonna hang out on the bottom and
Okay, so where are you
enjoy
going?
the fireworks.
I went over after I did that and shuffled the papers. I'm gonna head over to Finn and Glorious because that's where I know they'd be.
Okay. As you guys finally, you get over there, you realize, and you see somebody kind of come over to you guys, and they say, so we have word that Baltimore is in jail.
Who is this?
Just like one of the couriers.
Okay. Do you know what for?
Disturbing of the peace. There's a couple charges. Disturbing of the peace, sexual assault,
Oh my
What?
gosh.
Oh my god.
resisting arrest.
I didn't resist.
They can put whatever they want on you.
It's the police.
Resisting. Okay. Anything else?
What?
Anything else?
Trying to bite a guard.
Battery, probably. Assault.
Yeah.
Assault
Well,
matter.
that's assault.
Sexual
yeah, battery.
assault and then
Yeah,
battery and
that's
assault.
fine.
So
Yeah.
it would actually be like 4 counts of assault.
Okay.
And
Trying to make it worse.
and sorry, what do you call it?
The bail.
Trespassing.
Trespassing. Do you know what the bail is posted at?
Exactly what he was supposed to pay to get in, 50,000.
Holy piece of Baltimore, jeez.
According to one of the guards, they said that he did not pay.
Somebody paid for me.
We don't know that.
They're guards, bro. They
They only help each other.
yeah. We just wanted to let you know. Somebody told us that you were part of his group.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Appreciate it.
Good luck, and you guys enjoy the fireworks.
Oh, hey. What started all this, by the way? Where was he? What did...
It looks like he was trying to look into one of the council debates.
The council
Debate. Yeah, it's one of the festival activities here that where the political leaders actually come together and they talk about different politics and controversial things.
That's 50,000 gold pieces?
Indeed.
What the
Baltimore wanted to go
what
watch
the
it.
hell kind of city is this? You guys paid 50,000 gold pieces to just listen to some old farts talk?
Well, my apologies.
Would he really have been able to get into that without paying, or somebody having paid?
Just telling you what I heard, ma'am. I'm just the courier. Now, with that, you guys all enjoy the fireworks and have a good night. And with that, we'll go ahead and stop for the evening.
I just, with the
Cheese
confused look, I
Baltimore.
just go,
Oh yeah, happy crystal night to you too. We'll go ahead and stop there for the night. Appreciate you guys staying tuned. We have some people that have to get to work and stuff like that. So I'll post this along with last week's stuff up pretty here shortly. Appreciate you guys staying tuned. Go on Facebook, like our Facebook page, all that good stuff.
Duncan, Ranger. This is the Ranger right here.
Yeah, Ranger. So Baltimore is our cleric, Atreya is our paladin, Cass is our ranger, and then Rahun is our barbarian. We do have a druid, but the druid is not here currently. He's with family. So with that, we will see you guys not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday after that. We'll be here at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time to go ahead and continue this campaign. We will see you guys next week, 2 weeks from now. You guys keep it epic. Bye, guys.